He's not a top 10 quarterback. I'm sorry.
Bryce got the taste, Cam got the game. Chris with the flash, wine bring the flame. Headset to the mic, we never gon' fade. NL, NBA, we running the lane. Talk big plays, big trades, big games. Post up the clips, go viral with claims. Turn your TVs on and keep us in the frame. It's the I Need It gang, you know the name.
Let's know what your Eagles are doing this year.
We rise to the top, never stop, no delay. Spotlight on us every night, every day. I need it, I want it, I crave it. Hot takes the vibes, we made it. On the bullet to the door, keep blazing. It's the I Need It sports pod, no faking. Got the moves, Cam got the speed. Chris with the heat, Swan, plant the seed. Live from the stage, we never gon' bleed. NFL or NBA, we the dream team. Saw big dreams, big teams, big leagues. Flip the tapes and go viral instantly. I need it taking over for the world to see. Tell the case that the slip, let's take the lead. We rise to the top, never stop, no delay. The spotlight on us every night, every day. Hot takes the vibes, we made it. On the board, we blazing. It's the I Need It sports pod, no faking.
Get him in here, get him in here, get him in here.
Hot takes the vibes, we made it. From the booth to the court, we blazing. It's the I Need It sports pod, no faking.
Yo, what is good, everybody? Your host with the most, I Need It Sports Pod. Back in action, man. Oh, look, shit, I got it all messed up, God. My fault. But yes, man, the boys are back. Back to recap Divisional Round weekend, man. And unfortunately, that's a wrap for I Need It Sports Pod NFL.
Dang, that's crazy.
By 26. It was one man left standing, and CJ Stroud did us no favors, man. He did us no favors. Kim, I know it was a very hard watch. Super Bowl run was right there. Bo Nix hurt too. Like, oh, a backup quarterback with this defense. All you got to do is don't lose the game, CJ. And that's exactly what this motherfucker did. Oh my God. Year 3. Hopefully, he can improve year 4, but he's not gonna get that contract extension this offseason for sure. But how you feeling, man? How you feeling after watching that atrocity of CJ Stroud?
Hurt, man.
Hurt.
Literally, bro. This was it, man. Literally one of the best teams in the AFC, in my opinion. Literally had Drake May in hell. He wasn't really doing much. Had the whole offense, really not doing much, man. The defense was just, doing literally everything they can to try to win the game. They forced some fumbles and stuff like that. Strip sacks. It was just tough, man. Offense just couldn't get really anything going. CJ Stroud, I don't know what CJ was doing, man.
Listen, I think he became the first quarterback with through 2 playoff games to have 5 fumbles and 5 interceptions total. How is that? That don't even sound like a real 10 not all the fumbles wasn't turnovers, but 10 times you coughed up the ball in 2 playoff games, dog.
It's just nasty work, and it was just it was almost amazing to watch. I was like, wow,
bro. No, dead ass, because Caitlin was in the kitchen, and so the first turnover, she was laying next to me. And I was like, what the fuck? What you doing, CJ? And she was like somewhat on her phone. She's like, is he playing bad? I'm like, he just had a turnover. I'm like, all he has to do is not turn over the ball, and they can win this game because the defense is gonna do enough. So she go in the kitchen, and then I think that the first time I think y'all held them right there, and like they didn't do nothing, and y'all got the ball back, and then he turned around and gave it right back to me. Like, so I'm like, what the fuck, CJ? She's like, what happened? Is he playing? But I'm like, he just gave it to him again. And by the fourth turnover, she even asked, she was like, why don't they just take him out? I was like, I'm wondering the same thing because the backup quarterback probably would win this football game. Like, all you had to do was take care of the fucking ball. And he could not do that. And it's like, bro, I get people who are like, at least we can build on this. We got a great defense. We young. But it's like, man, when we always thought the window is only open for so long. And it's like, dog, I'm not saying anything is free in the NFL, but damn, it don't get much more free than what the Texans just had. Because now I'm like, shit. I think Jarrett Stidham not gonna be all bad. Was like New England, like you probably need to take advantage of this. Like this might not get easier, especially for them who's had one of the easiest schedules like Texans. Houston sports, man. I don't know what type of magic the Rockets used back in 94, 95 to go back to back, but it fucked the city for the rest of sports history up until this point. I know the Astros got them one, but for the football, basketball, we ain't shit. And now it's that I know I didn't even want to send it because I wasn't even trying to hold you or nothing. But they got that graphic where it's like all teams that have made it to a conference championship game in NFL history. And it's everybody except the Texans. It's like, come on, man. Come on, dog. I don't know what to say, man. But some told me like in Texans fashion, they was gonna find a way to fuck this up. And honestly, I was like, the only way they fuck it up, me and Chris said it was like, shit, it's just gonna be CJ. But maybe he got all of his turnovers out of system in the wild card versus Pitt. Hell no, he didn't. He had 5 more to give, man. We ain't been good, Costa. We ain't been good.
It's just so strange though, because like he's never had like a turnover problem, not even in college or like even just like the 2 first years in the NFL for real. So it's like
I don't even know. And then when y'all got back to Houston and he had his little postseason presser and he was like, I'm used to not having like a defense this good, a team this good, so I gotta feel like I'm Superman, try to put the cape on, make plays, and just try to make something out of nothing. And I tried to step back on that this year, but it's something I still got to get used to. Luckily I got a good team around me, and I could just take some of the easy things. Like, motherfucker, you was on the bench for like 3 weeks with the concussion. You didn't realize that then when you watched Davis Mills reel off some wins, you didn't realize, oh, with this defense, I don't have to. As long as I take care of the ball, we gonna win. You didn't realize that, CJ, and it. Like, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, I can't, because that whole run he went on after his first season with all the podcasts and shit, like, I got Mahomes, I got Lamar, me at 3. Like, dog, you was calling yourself a top 3 quarterback, going on a world tour everywhere, doing the shit with Micah, acting a plum fool. Like, he was having fun. And granted, he had a great rookie season. And then these next 2 years, like, dog, I get you can say the old line is at this, receivers ain't that. But for you to be a top 3 quarterback, that can't happen right there. That's not what a top 3 quarterback in the league does. And this shit, I thought the city was finna get a parade because the Rockets damn sure not finna bring it. Texas not finna bring it, man. City going outside, man. City going outside. But Chris, what'd you think about CJ's performance right there, man?
One thing, bro, I told you so. Let's say that for one. I told you so like 7 weeks ago. I told you so. But hey, man, sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. But the second, bro, I kind of had the same experience with because I went to the museum the day of the game. Like, my mama came down here, so I went to the museum with her and Cassandra. And so like I'm watching the game through the Real app, and I'm driving, and we went to get something to eat. We did something to eat. No, I'm getting everything confused. So I'm driving. we get to the museum, and so I kind of open up the app, see what's going on, and I think it was 7-7. It was 7-0 at first, and then an interception happened at some point, and I think it was like a pick six. I think it was like a pick six interception or something like that. And I was like, okay, it's 7-7, but dang, CJ already got two interceptions. Like, all right, whatever. I walk the museum, whatever. Leave the museum. I get in the car and I check my phone. And I'm like, oh, he got 3. Did he have 3 last time I checked? Or do he? Like, I'm up.
You think you tripping?
Like, I'm over here tripping because I'm like, did he have 3 before or not? And then I turned on the game on the radio, and I think he ended up fumbling the ball before halftime or some shit. And then Drake May ended up fumbling it too at the end, or interception or something. It was just real sloppy. And by halftime, he had 3 turnovers. And he threw another one. And I was watching that while I was eating. And it's just so crazy because not even a day before, I think literally the night before, I had tweeted, CJ Stroud needs to have one game where he has 0 turnovers, and then one game where he is just slightly above average. It does not matter which order he does this in. It don't matter. We get the AFC chip and gets the Super Bowl. You just have one game where you protect the ball and one game where you make the pass and be made. If you went 10 for 23 on passes, that's fine. 2 of them holes was a touchdown, and that's what we needed. Something like that. Bro, he literally bro, he was so ass, bro. Like, I'm talking about.
Like, bro,
I said this motherfucker is horse shit. That's what I tweeted out. I don't even curse on my regular page. I said he was horse shit.
I said he was dog shit. Like, oh, bro. That is the. Like, I might be exaggerating a little bit, but like from my memory right now, just thinking about all the football games I've watched over the course of my life, that is the worst game I've ever seen a quarterback play live. Especially with what was on the line, bro.
Even Jared Goff's 5 interceptions
didn't look that bad.
It wasn't even that bad. This and they won, right? I want to say Lions won.
Yeah, they came back.
Yeah,
that was versus Texans. Funny enough, I remember that
because he literally was throwing interception that game.
Bro, he was shitting the bed, bro. Like, that is insane. I've never seen. I don't think I've ever seen even Terry Rozier when he was selling them games didn't look this bad.
Yeah, no, you know I was like, FBI might need to investigate them.
No,
bro. You know what the thing was though? I don't know. Did you see the first play of the game, or were you able to catch the game from the very start?
No,
y'all got the ball like as soon as Patriots got the ball first. Y'all made them motherfuckers go 3. I think 20 seconds went off the clock. Y'all made them go 3-9. I was like, oh. Like, defense is here. Like, I was expecting, the first drive of the game, that's the scripted drive. So I'm like, maybe Patriots have some scripted here where they can drive a little bit, maybe get a field goal, maybe a touchdown. Mm-hmm. And, before Texas defense settled in, I was like, oh, no, these motherfuckers came out ready. Like, this, like, oh, my God, Texas might really fuck around, go to a Super Bowl. The first play action rollout. Wide open, and CJ missed him. I was like, he's on bullshit today. CJ, you're on bullshit today. I didn't think it was going to be that much, but I was like, CJ, you're on bullshit. How do you miss that, CJ? That's an easy throw to the flat, to the tight end.
See, but the way he's been playing, though, when he does that, you kind of just like, okay, like, this is CJ. It's who it is. Like, you don't think it's going to get that much worse. Like, he going to manage the game.
I was like, bro.
It got that much worse.
But when he did that, because then he did the same exact shit on the pick 6 play, but it was just to the other side of the field. And I was like, CJ, the receiver's there's 2 yards of separation here. Even if you throw it bad, it should still be at the worst incomplete pass. You threw it to him. Like, you seen the defender here, you seen the man here, and you threw it to the defender. What the fuck is you doing? See, like, I thought he was actively selling y'all. And then what really pissed me off is then D'Amico gonna come on. I get you gotta support and boost up your quarterback because y'all still rolling with him next year. I don't think you could move off of him after that. For real.
He needs competition.
Chris can vouch for me. I said
gonna draft the Q.
I said that in one of our other group chats. I was like, y'all might need to take a flyer at QB just to be safe and like push him a little bit. or just have a backup plan if he just whatever slump he in, he don't
somebody.
get out of it to start next season. But I was like, bro, D'Amico got up there and was like, we believed that he could turn things around in the second half, and he did. No, the fuck he didn't. Because if y'all would have got some touchdowns, it would have been a game. Y'all didn't get a touchdown. That was the whole issue. I'm like, at that point, put fucking Davis. Like,
I said that shit at the second interception.
I said after the third, I was ready. At that point, I was like, okay, y'all ended the half terrible. But y'all, like, granted, he had 4 turnovers in the first half. Y'all are still in this game, which shouldn't be possible because the defense, y'all are in this game. So at that point, put Davis Mills in. And I get like, oh, we got to stick with him because then we can't go back. Like, no, in this situation, given the context that the Broncos have won and Bo Nix is out for the rest. No, you can actually switch. Because that shit, you can go to the Super Bowl. Like, D'Amico, your bald head ass might never get this opportunity again. Take it, bro. Take it. And that's and that's where I hate the fans. Like, I'm maybe winning with the Chiefs has made me a little spoiled to not be in that mindset. Because I used to be in that mindset. Y'all know, Chris, the tweet you brought up, I used to be in that mindset with Alex. Been like, no, he not the best, but we just, if things go right, we gonna get there.
When the last time
everything was right for the Texans, and Texans been like, oh, we could just build off, motherfucker. If CJ don't come out and play like a fucking MVP the first 4 games of next season, it's over. It's over. It depending on now, y'all can go get another quarterback after that. But I'm saying the CJ era, you might fuck around and waste next year too if y'all ain't quick to like because this defense is not finna last for a long time.
No.
Legion of Boom was like that.
And
Ravens
then it's like
was like that. Like the good defenses
and then injuries.
That's how I feel to be a Cowboys fan, by the way. If you ain't know, that's how I feel. You don't just lose the game; your quarterback loses it for you.
In the most embarrassing fashion
possible. As soon
as you get your hopes up, bro.
But that shit makes you not even like care like about it. Like
y'all wonder why I don't really F with the NFL for real, bro.
It's like whatever happens happens, bro.
Since you was like 10 years old, bro. Imagine dealing with that for 16 years, bro. Like that's hard, bro. You stop caring.
I'm just like, bro, but like you said, kid, injuries, like it's football. I'm not wishing it on anybody, but it's just the nature of the sport. Someone on y'all's defense that made a great impact this year is probably going to be out for the season next year on a fluke injury. And it's just going to be what it is. And you pray to God that shit's not Willie Anderson or like Daniil Hunter, but it could very well be them. You pray to God it's not Petrie. Shit could be Derek Stingley, y'all locked down. It could be him. And then you like,
defense was healthy as hell, bro.
Defense was healthy as hell. We had the easiest path possible.
You combine Dallas offense and Texans defense. They won like 2-3 Super Bowls.
It's a super team, bro.
Bro,
oh my God.
Can we trade? Can y'all just give us your defense for 1 year and just give just so you can show CJ this is what you do when your defense is actually good. Defense. And then, right, bro.
I can't really think
all they had to do was copy the Chiefs 23 script when our defense was really good and Powell was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, as long as because people, I kid you not, some bot ass dude, bunch of letters, numbers in his name, was just trying to troll me on Twitter about that, talking about in the AFC Championship game when we played Baltimore. He's like, y'all literally didn't score in the second half. Y'all didn't score. We didn't have to. All we had to do was take care of the fucking ball and make sure as long as the Ravens had to drive the length of the field, our defense wasn't letting shit up that year. Do that shit. Yeah. Take a sack. CJ be looking at you.
Oh my bro. That be bro. That be oh my gosh.
And that's funny though, because that was the same shit Caleb was doing last year.
Yes.
He gave him advice on. So
it's CJ, like his first 2 years. I remember watching them and I was like, wow, CJ, like just sometimes he would like just throw the ball up like before getting sacked and Nico would go get the ball or Schultz would go get the ball, whatever. But now it's just like he tried to do that shit. Just just take a sack or throw it out of bounds.
Just take a fucking sack.
You have one of the best defenses we've ever seen. Bro, it's okay to just take the sack. Just take it. Like,
yeah, because if you take the sack, like
you're gonna
I
punt
feel
the
like
ball.
you have a chance to not be blamed down
Well,
the
not
line.
even that. It's just like with that defense, if you punt the ball down the field,
You're going to get it back.
not even that. The chances of New England putting drives together consistently, it just wasn't
Right.
going to happen. I think, bro, the 2 games, wild card and divisional, that defense 5 for 28 on third down versus that defense. Like that, you're not moving the unless it. Credit to Butte. He had a hell of a catch, but that's what it took to beat the defense.
Crazy.
It's some crazy shit like that.
Yep.
But over the course of the game, if that's what you got to do, you're not going to win that way.
You're
And
not
that's
gonna
all
win.
CJ had to make Drake May improve. Because Drake May was trying to hand that bitch right back.
Right back.
He was.
And a couple times he
was
did,
having a
and
struggle
CJ
game,
did
too.
not take advantage.
Yeah.
He's like, no, Drake, I think you should
I
have.
don't think there's
Drake-
any other QB in the league that loses that game.
No, and Dan
If it was
Orlovsky
CJ.
apologized for that today. And it's like, that's actually
said
out of all the
nothing
stupid
wrong.
shit you've been saying, Dan, that's actually one of the few things you got right. 31 other quarterbacks in the league would win that game.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, he said that
Oh, yeah, that's
Monday
true.
morning, but then he apologized for it today. He said,
Oh, hell no. You don't apologize. I didn't know he said that. You don't apologize. Bro,
He
nobody
apologized
loses
to
that
CJ.
game. Bro, even Cooper Rush, I don't know where the hell he at. He went in that game.
He literally wins the game. Bro, Davis Mills won us that game.
He
I
100%
believe
won
that.
it. I'm surprised. I'm only surprised because I watched that that America's Team documentary. You know, it was that point in time where Troy Aikman had got replaced by his backup when he was hurt. And when he came back, they were tentative about putting him in because the backup quarterback was doing so well. He had brought him to like the second round of the playoffs or the third round of the playoffs, and he ended up losing. But it's like those kind of that's the decisions you gotta make, and you gotta die on that hill. You know, that quarterback hot. Davis Mills, how many games he won y'all when CJ was hurt? He went all 3 or he went 2-1?
Nah, he went 3-0.
I'm surprised you put CJ back in because he was sucking ass before. He was sucking before that. That was right before. That was a little bit after we had argued about who was the best team in Texas, and we were trying to. And I was telling you that Baltimore game don't mean shit.
Because and look, you know what territory you in now, Kel? At maximum, for the Texas fans that truly believe, like, okay, we can still make this work. We can get to the Super Bowl with CJ. Y'all got 2 years. Because D'Amico and him, that was year 3. This was year 3. Next year, we'll see. But after that, if you do give him a contract extension, which if next year don't go good, you can't do it because year 5, if it don't happen, it's not happening.
And if you don't,
that's exactly why we just see what happened this week. McDermott gone, Harbaugh been gone.
Yep.
All the
Yep.
the only motherfuckers who don't know that rule is Zach Taylor and Cincinnati. They gonna run it back again for year 7. That shit not gonna work again. I'm just like, bro.
CJ got if CJ take a leap. If he take the leap he was supposed to take this year,
what?
Then he bought Miko a little bit more time, maybe. I mean, but the next season, even then, to Bryce's point, it's still 2 years. Whether CJ take the leap or not, it's still 2, and that's
the
tough.
problem is I don't want to because I truly think D'Amico a great coach. Problem is you pay CJ, you're gonna have to choose him over D'Amico.
You can't. Oh my God, they can't.
But I mean, if you pay CJ, you choosing him over that defense too.
Yeah, no, literally.
You can't pay that kid.
Man. You cannot make a Dallas Cowboys mistake. Now, but I will say though, Dak is miles ahead of CJ. Like, I mean, even Dak in his 3rd year is miles ahead of what CJ was.
For sure.
He is. Oh, I missed that.
It's just like, bro, this was it, dog. Like, I'm not saying y'all would have won the Super Bowl, but just to at least get there, sniff that shit.
Bro, I think y'all would have won it. I
think they would too, but I think y'all would have won too. But it's just like, just the fact get there. Like we said, we advance to the conference championship game. Say y'all did just flop and lose it. At least advance to the conference championship. Get that monkey off your back first.
That's all. That's all.
That's all.
That's all you.
That's all I was asking for.
Because then you can actually build from that.
Yeah,
but this right here,
you can't build from
this. You cannot build from this, bro. Like we'll see what he got next year, but he needs competition in that QB room. Right now, you can't pay him. At least not what he wants. He can't get 50 million.
No, I don't even think he played so bad he basically played himself out of even trying to negotiate for some money. You
He
can't.
absolutely did.
Him and his agent can't even go to the table and demand nothing right now.
He has to.
Mysterio would look at his ass and laugh. Get the fuck out of my face, man.
Yeah.
What? You seen that shit? You just get the fuck out of my face.
They
Because
was
I'm about another year from getting rid of you and just going with whatever middle of the pack QB and just loading up on the defense. Because if we can find a game manager,
You can find a game manager,
a guy who don't feel like he gotta be Superman and shit. But now also
Kyler Murray, he said it's
I was
not
gonna
his
say
job.
Kyler.
It's not his job. That's what he said.
I
I'm
heard
just
like
like shit. Maybe that cognitive test was right back
might
when
be.
he came. Maybe he really just stupid because the stuff he was doing, I'm like, only a stupid person would do this.
My mom was saying she think he's scared. She
Probably.
thinks he's scared of getting
probably
hit.
is scared.
He's scared of
I think
scared of football.
I think he is scared of
People call him a mama's boy. Say he's soft.
He low key. I'm not even he might be Tua light. Because
to what?
Tua light, like LITE, Tua light.
Oh, to a light. Oh,
because
damn.
when he get concussions, he be out for a little minute. Like he don't be having a regular concussion. Every concussion, he's at 2 now, I think, and each one he's been out for 3 weeks total. So it's like I think he's scared of that. Or 3?
Because I think he had one. Did he have one his rookie year?
He might have. But
He had
whatever,
one every
he's
year.
never. You know how some players they'll get a concussion 1 week, but then they'll pass protocol. Whether that's right or wrong, but there's players that will pass protocol and be able to play the next week. He's never done that. Like every concussion has been minimum 2 weeks, and this year it was 3 weeks. I'm like, maybe he do got some nervous trauma. He like, I gotta get.
And that shit's real, bro. That shit's real. He probably really do.
He need to go visit a shrink or something,
or call this shit quits. Don't sign that second contract. Your ass gonna be fucked up.
Right now, he had us full year 1, but now it's like shit. Maybe you can't draft Ohio State quarterback.
Give that grace to young players. You're supposed to be number 1. You're playing like you go.
They not gonna play with you. They're not gonna give you no more seasons.
Like cookies.
Bro, Bryce Young wins us that game too.
No dead Bryce Young. Anybody, bro. Anybody.
Sean Watson wins us that game. Imagine a prime Deshaun Watson.
Shador would have won y'all that game.
Shador would have won that game.
He would have.
Literally.
He would have. It's a lot. It's more than 31 quarterbacks that would have won y'all that game for sure.
Yeah, and that's
probably choose somebody from the Canadian Football League that would have won that shit.
Dead ass. But that's the other thing that's scary for CJ now too, because he might not be as bad as he was what we just seen. But like we said, say someone gets injured on that defense, or the defense just not as dominant as they were this year, and y'all go into the playoffs and y'all lose. Fans finna start holding grudges because like the one opportunity we did have, you fucked it up, and now we can't get back to that spot. And it's not your fault that we're not back this year, but it was your fault when we had our best chance. Now we hate your ass.
That's how we did Tony. That's exactly how we did Tony Romo, bro. Like. And he fucked it up more than once. So CJ has plenty of more chances to keep messing up if y'all allow it.
That's CJ. I thought Houston was finna have a parade, man.
I was excited for y'all boys, man. I'm gonna go back to the city. I'm talking about driving to Houston to experience the parade in Houston. Like
I knew
I ain't even a Texans fan. I support.
I was like, in my heart of hearts, I knew deep down, but I didn't want to say it and put it in the air. Like I just wanted to be happy for you. I was like, man, the pod, we finna be lit because every year we gonna be able to say we had a championship since we started. 22, we had the Astros. 23, we had the Chiefs. 24, we had the Chiefs. 25, we had the Eagles, Thunder. I was like, oh, this year we finna have the Texans and probably the Thunder again. Like we finna be lit. What podcast can say that? I'm like, man. I should have known not to put my trust in this fuck ass Houston team. I know how this shit goes.
We did at the beginning of the season. We messed up.
I know it, and that's why I'm not even getting my hopes up with the Rockets. I know how this shit is.
You know what though, bro? We are always like 1 or 2 years early. I feel like we've consistently always been like 1 or 2 years early, and we always be like, when it be the next season, be like, oh no, we're not fucking with them. and then they go off. Like,
That is
so
true.
I don't know. I don't get your hopes up
We did
because we're not
that with
supposed to care
somebody.
next season.
We did that with somebody in the NBA.
It was
We did that with
OKC.
Cleveland.
And OKC, but I was like, when I
Yeah.
called it a couple years, I was like, no, y'all gonna be good. And then they was good, but then they lost. And then next year I was like, y'all gonna win 50 games. Chris like, bro, don't say that. But then they won the championship. But I was like,
Yeah,
I can see it coming, but I was 1 year too early on them being like, you know, for real, for real.
Bryce was on the Cleveland train since like 21 or 2. It was one of those. I was still at PV. That's how I know. And then he gave up, and then they ended up doing what they did.
Yeah.
The year before they had a decent year, but then the year that we just won, obviously they went absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
Because we was like, oh, they finna get Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland. Oh my God, and they ain't do shit with it. And then the following year is like, oh, now they here, they've arrived.
And
so we always a year early, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's like our curse or something.
Yeah. But man, oh man. It was right there. But now, because honestly, going into the weekend, I was like, Caitlin asked me, she was like, well, who do you want to win? I was like, honestly, I truly have no dog in this fight. I hate everybody low key. But I was like, just the fact that, you know, I grew up in the Houston area, fuck it. I root for the Texans because all the other 3 teams, I truly do not. I would rather not see them win. If I have to see the Texans win, I'll be okay with that. Even though, you know, I know if the Texans were to have won the Super Bowl, y'all Texas fans would have started talking hella crazy all off season.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro.
But I was
we gonna be the main target, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, but I was willing to put up with that. Just for the sake of like the city gonna be happy, and I don't have to see the Broncos, Bills, or Patriots win. So I'm like, I'll go for the Texans. Then going into the Broncos Bills game, it's like really as a true Chiefs fan, I should no way in hell root for the Broncos. But just the fact y'all know how I feel about the Bills fans and Josh Allen and all this media propaganda they give him, I was like,
legacy.
I was like, yeah, for Mahomes' agenda, I gotta have the Broncos win. Then literally, I don't know who sent it, but someone, I think my aunt was the first person I seen that sent it. She sent a screenshot of the notification that Bo Nick's ankle was broken. And I no whole shit, God forgive me. I mean, I feel like I can laugh. I laughed, bro. I laughed. I was like, Caitlin was like, what's funny? I was like, I win. Like,
I win.
I was like, there was no way for the Bills and Broncos both to lose the game, but it just happened. She's like, what happened? I was like, their quarterback is injured. Like, I'm not cheering on his injury, but I'm like, the Broncos lose this way. They might still fuck around with the Super Bowl. Who knows? But I'm like, this was the one outcome where it's like both teams essentially lose for me. I'm like, okay, well now even more so, I want the Texans to win because God knows we don't need Boston fans talking shit again. If there's any fan base that doesn't deserve to see their team get another, it's Boston, New England fans. Like, fuck them. But of course, I was like, the Texans just have to. I knew it deep down in my heart, but I just wanted to believe this could be different. This will be what y'all started as a franchise. Was it 99 or 2000 or 2002? 2002. Yeah, because my mom took me. And she was saying I could be a Texans fan if I wanted to. And I told her, no, I want to stay a Chiefs fan. For my whole childhood and early adult life, there was no right decision there. They was both, you know, not winning shit. But I'm glad I didn't jump ship over to them because, my God, this is painful.
Painful as hell, man.
If Kansas City could just get a basketball team, I would happily jump ship for the Rockets. I hate them. They piss me off. But yeah, man, it is what it is. But on the flip side, to that Denver Buffalo game, man.
This motherfucker Luka shooting free throws and still complaining to the ref. What is there to be upset about? You shooting the free throw.
But yeah, man, Bills Mafia. Oh, look, see, there she go right there. I was trying to let you have your own thing. I knew you would pick right. But no, Bills Mafia, Josh Allen, man. We do this shit every year, don't we? Do we not? I can go find clips every time we record December. What do we say? By the end of September, what do we say? Bills are usually, 3-1, 4-0, blowing teams out. Everybody like, oh, Josh Allen, the greatest thing we ever seen. Bills this the year. They gonna do it. And I'd be like, can we just pause and wait? Because we're gonna get to January. Some shit is gonna happen to y'all, and it's gonna be, oh, this team is terrible. It's not Josh Allen's fault. But in September, you want me to believe that he's everything and that this is the reason y'all are going to go win the Super Bowl.
Nah, this time was so much worse, bro.
They're fucking broken. And I had some super fan, because usually I be trying to troll on some of their bigger super fan pages just to see if I could get a response out of it. And one of them, I got to finally respond to me. And that's how I knew the shit was really broken. Because he was like, what do you have to look forward to as a Chiefs fan? I was like, honestly, I don't know. But I know that what I've seen is enough for me. I was like, what do you have to look forward to? This shit is hit the fan. I was like, it was already bad enough in the middle of the season. Josh Allen was going up there and like, there's more to life than football. You see him at the post-game presser crying his eyes out?
Crying, bro. The whole locker room crying, bro.
You think somebody shot they dog or something? Bro. Like, everybody in I've never seen that from a divisional game. If it's a Super Bowl, okay. Conference championship game, maybe I'll allow it. The divisional game, you crying? The divisional game.
He did it, fellas.
Bro. He knew what was gonna happen, bro. He knew the reckoning that was gonna happen, bro.
I feel like I let the team down.
Stop it.
He didn't let us down. Come on, bro.
And that was the funny thing too. That's how I knew it was even bad. Because Dion wasn't even crying at that point. He started crying when they asked him that question. He said, your reporter was like, how would you feel? What do you feel when you hear that your quarterback says that he feels like he let you down? He let us down. The voice cracked. He let us down. No, he let us down.
He goes after every time.
Big, bro.
Grown ass man, bro. What are we doing?
Then on top of that, today, the fucking shit with Pagula, the owner, coming out and saying, "Hey, I just want to butt in. I just want to butt in." It was actually the coaching staff that wanted to draft Keon Coleman. Well, keep in mind, you're altering the coaching staff. Keon Coleman is still on the team. Brandon Beane was a good team player, and he just went along with it. But it was actually them who wanted him, and it's not his fault that now we're stuck. What?
That's crazy.
That's so bad.
It's over. It's over.
That's so
bad. And I seen Bills fans talking about, it don't matter what coach we get, Josh is a guaranteed 11 wins. After all this shit, I'm not saying they can't, go back to the playoffs, but next year, the way this shit ended, I would not be surprised if they don't make the playoffs next year. Because that shit, that whole locker room is dead. It's fucked. Players tweeting that they're upset that McDermott got fired. One of their defense linemen tweeted immediately after, why was he fired? Like he one of the realest coaches ever. And they fired him.
Damn, bro.
It's over.
The Bills fan base, bro.
It's over.
Talk about unlucky though. Like, god damn. I mean, I'd rather just lose. Like, I don't even want to make it to the playoffs.
They find the most incredible way to lose. And I get it, y'all. I get it. Yes, the defense could have played better, but that shit was Josh Allen's fault because all year, all y'all talk about is him being Superman.
Yep.
And I get it. He shouldn't have to be Superman every time. But like we just got on season, he didn't have to be Superman. He just had to be an average man. And he wasn't that on Saturday. And that's why they lost. And they'll be like, he was still one of the best quarterbacks of the week. But for Josh Allen's standards, the standards y'all want to hold him to. Because I'd never call him the best quarterback in the league, but y'all tell me that. Rex Ryan, Dan Orlovsky, Greeny, which, funny enough, now I found out, they all have the same, they're all rep by the same agency, CAA. So that now I'm like, okay, no wonder y'all be glossing this dude every weekend, no matter what he does. They got the same agency.
Okay,
they all's on. So yeah, it makes sense now. But it's like, dog, all he had to do was just be good Josh Allen. Not great Josh Allen, just good Josh Allen. Just put the team on the back when you have to. Take care of the ball like you've been doing. But for years, what I've been saying for years too, and you'll hear this the most from Ravens fans, and it sucks because it's like right message, wrong messenger. Because, they just feel some type of way because the whole Lamar MVP situation last year, and then, Bills beat them. So they don't have the bragging rights to talk shit on Buffalo. So it falls on deaf ears for Buffalo fans when Baltimore fans trying to talk shit on them. But it's like, no, for the past couple years, Josh Allen, he hasn't taken care of the ball in the playoffs. He just has some of the best turnover luck we've ever seen. He's been trying to give that motherfucker away.
Oh, you're talking about like tips that don't get intercepted and
not even tips.
Get recovered by the
fumbles that don't get recovered.
Yeah.
Literally, when I was at the championship game last year, the first 2 passes he tried to, and it's on the vlog. I literally yelled to the top of my lungs to the point I was losing my voice. I was like, because we was all lit. We had just taken some shots too right before we got in there. Me and my cousin lit. I was like, oh, he trying to give us this shit. Josh is trying to give us this shit. He don't want to play tonight. He was rattled. Fumbled the ball 3 times that game as well. Never talked about because Chief didn't recover that shit.
Mm-hmm.
2 years ago, before Diggs dropped the ball, before the kicker missed the kick to tie it, it was a 3rd down. Nigga, Josh, when he runs, he holds the ball out. Like Benito said it at the post game. He's like, we see on film, he holds out. Like, knew if we got an opportunity, I'm gonna try to hit the ball out. We hit the ball out. Chris Jones tries to pick it up. He trips over it. Drew Tranquil tries to pick it up. He trips over it. Then one other player tries to fall on it and a lineman beats it to us. But the ball was on the field for, I kid you not, like 4 seconds of time just bouncing around. 3 Chiefs players had a chance to get it. We did not get it. Then they go down, drive, and then they miss the field goal. And everybody's like, oh, his team let him down again. It's like, man, y'all are so fucking lucky the Chiefs just didn't recover the fumble because Josh was trying to give him the game way before the team had a chance to let him down. Like, he always does this. And it's like, how many times, like, was it once a coincidence, twice it's not a mistake, and like 3 times. I know I'm butchering that, but y'all know whatever saying goes like that. Y'all know what his record is in overtime in his career?
Thank you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's played 7 overtime games. He's played 7 overtime games.
Oh, 7? Okay, I'm gonna go 1-6.
What you think, Kim?
I'm gonna go 0-7.
Wait, he hasn't won any.
It's 0-7. And now to a Buffalo fan, the way they talk about it, you would be like, "What's overtime? Maybe he didn't get the ball." Guess how many times he's got the ball in them overtime games?
Nah, not all 7 times.
Not all 7.
Okay, I was about to say
6.
Oh, because the one he did get it in
was the 13th game. But I'm like, I know he was on fire that game, but who's to say with what the data we have? Who's to say he wouldn't have shit the bed the exact same had he touched the ball in that game?
Nah, bro, he's the ball, bro.
And it's not that it's like, oh, he just got belt. No, in overtime, his stats are literally shit. He's shitty in overtime. And I'm like, okay, once a coincidence, like, oh, he got let down by this play, that play. You can't be the best quarterback in the world, and you haven't won a game in your career in overtime. You ain't put together not one game-winning drive in overtime, and 6 of them games you've had the chance to. You couldn't do it one time, Josh. One time. What grace do we give to a quarterback that's the best for that?
I just don't get it. I don't like.
You see how we doing CJ, and he not even top 10, and we're not giving him shit. And we finishing up here and give Josh grace for the fuck that. Fuck that, Buffalo. That shit is no. He's great. He's a great quarterback. But when the moment rises, that motherfucker is quieter than the church mouse, bro. He don't got that shit in him. He don't. And I know
Wait.
Please.
Man, did you hear a word I just fucking said? Nobody said he's bad, but in the biggest moments, he's not him. It's people like you, Marcus. Get it through your head. This is not bashing him, But if y'all are gonna put him on this pedestal, like, oh, Josh is the greatest thing since fucking sliced bread, then fucking show up one time. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm fucking asking. You're talking about, oh, he's the best playoff QB by touchdown turnover ratio. No, he always tried to turn over the ball. Defenses don't capitalize on that shit. This weekend, you had someone capitalize on the shit, and you see what fucking happened. That's what we're fucking talking about. That's fucking reality. My God. It's not the same shit as what you saying, but it's the literal shit that's happening. Take your fandom out of it for 2 fucking seconds. My God. If any other quarterback had 4 turnovers in a playoff game and lost, we would not be coming here the following day and talking about, oh, it's on the defense, it's on the refs, it's on the. You have 4 fucking turnovers.
Drop 30 on the top.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Hold on, Bryce. You gotta
No,
speak. Hold on.
I'm finna call. I got all the stats for. I was praying someone like Marcus would hop on. I got all the stats for you. He's played well in all his fucking games. He's played well in all his games. Cause y'all love, and this is what I was talking about. It sucks because it's like Baltimore and Buffalo fans are the 2 fan bases that argue about this shit all the fucking time. I'm like, right message, wrong messenger. You tell me, Marcus, how well did Josh Allen play in that divisional game last year versus Lamar and the Ravens? How well did he play? Because he was average. He didn't turn over the ball, but he was average. Wasn't Superman, but that's what I'm saying. He didn't have to be Superman, just like this weekend. He didn't have to be Superman to beat the Broncos. He just had to take care of the ball, be the good version of Josh Allen, not the great. But you'll hear Buffalo fans shitting on Baltimore like, oh, Josh Allen 2-0 versus Lamar in the playoffs. The first divisional game he won versus Lamar, how well did Josh Allen play? Not well at all. They put up 17 points, but their defense held Baltimore to 3. He didn't play well at all. Versus the Chiefs, the one great game he played was the 13-second game, and I'll give him credit for that. That's the one overtime game he lost. He did not touch the ball. We'll never know if he would have scored, but I mean, he's 0-7 in overtime, touched the ball 6 other times. It's not a given that he was just going to score, but he played absolutely flawless. McDermott, the defense, they let him down that game. The first AFC Championship game we ever played, the Chiefs ever played them. It was not a good game from Josh. He had turnovers. We whooped him. The year after the 13-second game, when he played Cincinnati in the divisional at home, put up 10 points, had like a 50 QBR that game in the snow. That's supposed to be Buffalo's home field in the snow. You supposed to whoop them. You supposed to do that. Had your team. Then fast forward to 2023 year. Josh Allen is leading the league in turnovers. So what does Buffalo do? They fire their OC. They promote Joe Brady. So what's Joe Brady do? Oh, for the success of this team, I'm going to take the ball out of Josh's hands. I'm going to run James Cook more. And what has happened since then? James Cook has jumped onto the scene as one of the best running backs in the league. Buffalo's become one of the best teams in the league. Because people forget, this is the year. Remember when Kadarius Toney had, he said we are a 6-foot team without. Yeah, he gets some credit. That's not the argument. But remember when Kadarius Toney was lined up offsides on the lateral play to Travis Kelce that year? Y'all remember that? And the touchdown got called back. Buffalo wins the game.
Yes.
At that game, Buffalo was 5-5 on the brink of missing the playoffs. Had the Chiefs win that game, Buffalo probably misses the playoffs. But that happens. Buffalo wins. They go on a run to end the season. They make the playoffs. Then we come back to the divisional game. And it's like, oh, this is finally there. Because people love to have revisionist history over like, oh my God, like, you know, the Chiefs were playing a beat-up Buffalo defense. They were always supposed to win it. No, remember what the narratives were headed into that game. It was the first road playoff game of Patrick Mahomes' career. And the whole narrative the whole week was, oh, Deion Dawkins, the man who was in tears this week, was like, oh, he never been to Buffalo? Yeah. Wait for the Mafia. It's different up here. He'll find out. We get to that game. Everybody and their mama picking Buffalo. Josh Allen this year, he gonna snatch the crown because they won't say it when he lose, but they've been waiting for the moment that he beats Mahomes in the playoffs, so they'd be like, oh, the crown is officially his best. But that whole week, they're like, oh, he gonna win. We gonna snatch the crown. It is what it is. Whoop-de-woo. Chiefs first road playoff game. The Chiefs, before we even get to the Stephon Diggs drop, before we even get to the Bass missed field goal kick, to start off that game, again, Josh was rattled. It's third down. It's the first possession of the game. Josh runs. They run a QB bootleg. Josh runs to the left. We stop him and stuff him. He panics. He laterals the ball backwards, and it almost ends up in a fumble. And instead, they pick up the first down. It's like, why are you trying to force something? Like the first possession of the game, like you trying to like what? Why are you so nervous? Like just play football. Josh Allen threw for like 180 yards that night. I think was fairly pedestrian. No real completions over 10 plus yards. But then we get to the fourth quarter. The Chiefs have the ball. Josh Allen has just went 3 and out. The Chiefs drive down the field. And you know how Buffalo Bills fans will be like, oh, it's McDermott. It's the defense fault. It's 27-24 Chiefs with 5 minutes left. We're on the 3-yard line. We run a jet sweep to McCole Hardman. Poyer forces a fumble. He fumbles out the back of the end zone. Touchback. Bills get the ball back. Any other top QB in the league, that's all you need, right? Defense just get one stop. I'll take it from here. Then what happens? What I just mentioned. He fumbles the football again. Goes through like 3 Chiefs' hands. And we're like, okay, Buffalo Bills, you still got the ball. Josh keeps driving. Savon Diggs has the drop. Okay, receivers drop balls all the time. It is what it is. But he keeps driving down the field. They get damn near to the red zone. Instead of taking Diggs on a crosser that's wide open where it's like, okay, Josh, instead of be Superman, take what's there because that's what a great quarterback does. That's what Tom Brady made his living on. Just take what the defense gives you. You don't have to hit the home run every time. Instead, Josh tries to load up, hit Shakir in the back of the end zone. Stephon Diggs is running right across his face, wide open. Would have picked up a first down, probably got inside the 10, would have been able to drip, rest the clock out. At the very least, you kicking an easier chip shot field goal, if not just scoring a touchdown to win the game. Instead, Josh goes for the kill, misses the pass. Bass missed the field goal. And what's the narrative for the remainder of time now? Bass sold him. He missed the field goal. Everything that Josh needed to go right happened for him to end that game. Did not get the job done. Then last year's AFC Conference Championship game, the last one I'll talk about. Like I said, Josh opened the game rattled. Tried to throw 2 interceptions back to back. Our defenders hit their hands. Fumbled 3 more times in the game. Then, despite all that, Chiefs driving down the field, 29-29. Defense holds them to a field goal, 32-29. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left. All 3 timeouts. For the best quarterback in the league, is that not a favorable position to be in?
Yeah.
Was Josh Allen not the MVP last year? Was Buffalo not the number 1 offense in the league last year with him being the MVP and his lack of weapons? Was he not? Was he not able to score 29 points before that the whole game? So why did in 7 plays, why did he only get 16 yards and lose the game right there? It's like, oh, Kincaid dropped it. Why did Josh do more beforehand? Why did it get to a 4th and long? Why didn't Josh recognize the blitz and so he didn't have to throw up a miracle to Kincaid? But we're just gonna keep excusing it. We're gonna keep excusing it, and then people like Marcus will be like, "You're trying to shit on." No, I'm not trying to shit on him. I'm just holding him accountable to the standards you give him. Because believe it or not, Marcus, Mahomes has never had a 4 turnover game ever in his career. But do we not shit on him when he's played bad playoff games? Do they not try to shit on him and be like, oh, you only won 3 Super Bowls. You're regressing. You're not this. You're not that. Well, damn. If Josh Allen can't even make it to the Super Bowl, what are we talking about here? Oh, everything has to go right. No, that's not. When has that ever been the case in sports? Because in that case, we just make excuse for every great player we love. Oh, this wasn't perfect. They didn't have this coach. They didn't have this player. That's why they didn't make it. No. The legends just find a way to get it done. Josh Allen is not that. He's the best quarterback. He's the best this. The dude is great, but he has 0 first-team All-Pros. He's never had over 40 passing touchdowns as a quarterback. He's not topping any QB stats. The only thing that people try to use to make him the best is total touchdowns. And half of them, he's vulturing off a damn tush push that the Bills wanted banned. So what are we talking about here? If you're going to tell me he's the best quarterback, tell me what makes him the best quarterback. Because for any other quarterback in the league, we do not give this type of grace. We do not give these type of excuses for it. If Lamar threw 41 passing touchdowns last year, and y'all like, oh, he still wasn't the MVP. He's not better than Josh. Josh has never done that in his career. Who was Lamar throwing to get them 41 passing touchdowns? Who was Mahomes throwing to in 22 when he won the MVP with 41 pass touchdowns? Set the all-purpose yards record. Like, Jesus, man. Like, you've been to the playoffs 8 years now. Or is it 7 years, I think? The most wins without a trip to the Super Bowl. The Buffalo Bills, if you look at their team over the from 2020 to 2025, the stats that they put up as a team are on par with every other dynasty in the league. The Chiefs, the Cowboys, the Patriots. And the only difference is they have 0 Super Bowls to show for it. But on top of that, they don't even have an appearance. Like, Josh, just make an appearance. That's all we asking. Sure, maybe 2021, the 13 second was your best opportunity. But other than that, there's been plenty of other opportunities, and you've come up short. So, like, yeah, pin it on the defense for the 13-second game, but name me any other playoff game of Josh Allen's where he was just absolutely great. You can't name it because it doesn't exist. Him and the defense have both, failed to show up in the biggest moments. The quarterback is a direct reflection of the team. When he shrinks up, you don't think the team feels that? You don't think, and that's one of the few things we gave Jalen Hurts his props for last year, because it's like, hey, in the biggest moment, he rose to the occasion, inspired his whole team. Everybody played well. Like he showed up. He showed out. Josh does not do that routinely. And it's not it's just bad luck. No, 7 overtime games, you don't have one win. Statistically, you know how hard that is to not win once in 7 times? Just speaking from a statistical math standpoint, I don't know how smart you are, Marcus, or any other builder, but do you know statistically how hard that is to do something 7 times and you not be able to get the one different outcome once? Once.
There's no way Marcus is still here, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not. Fuck him.
But no, that's a fair assessment. And Marcus, if he's the older person in that picture, he's lived a long life as a Bills fan.
He probably seen them 4 Super Bowl losses.
We put him through the ringer, and now you putting him through the ringer. And I mean, at some point, New England was putting him through the ringer. So,
and it looks like they might be putting him through the ringer
again. Yeah. So.
And now I'm like, okay, we've been saying fire McDermott, but now shit gets real for real. Like, it was already real, but now it's like, okay, you're gonna go try to find the best coach available. But say that shit doesn't work out. Like I just mentioned,
you gotta point at somebody.
One head coach,
common denominator.
One offensive coordinator, one defense. You've gotten 3 coaches fired throughout your career so far, Josh. At some point, you're the common denominator. What's up? You gotta win. You gotta do something different. It can't just be on this and that, because you're never gonna have the perfect. Nobody has the perfect situation. You just gotta make the most out of it. Like I said, every September, Bills fans will make you believe, oh, we made the most of it. We're the best team. Josh is the best player. Okay, shit. Be the best player then.
Yo, show that.
Like, motherfuckers leading up to this week was posting images. It was some Bills super fan on Twitter. He deleted it. Now, he posted a picture of Josh Allen sitting on the bench from the Jacksonville game and the picture of LeBron in that game 6 versus Celtics, and talking about these are the same people. No, the fuck they are not, bro. And that's where I'm like, that's where we just saying crazy shit. Like, this is unreal glaze, because LeBron won. Josh did not do that. Like, what are we talking about? He didn't win. So stop comparing him to shit that he's not doing. He's not doing it. The biggest moments, he is shrinking up. And then on top of that, the Bills fans, it's the refs, it's this, it's that. You know what all Bills fans were saying last year when they lost that game to the Ravens? Because y'all remember how that game ended, right? Lamar did have them 2 turnovers, boneheaded turnovers in the first half. But second half, he played lights out. Mark Andrews sold him. He fumbled once. They gave the Bills the ball back to go score and make the Ravens have to go get a touchdown, the 2-point conversion. But then Lamar went right back in the field, drove through the 2-point conversion. Mark Andrews didn't catch it. Well, you know, what did Bills fans say after that game? It wasn't Mark Andrews' fault. Lamar should have had 2 turnovers. So how can you not apply the same rules here, given the fact it's 4 turnovers for Josh? And 2 of them, I'll give you. You can say, oh, they're not his fault. The Cooks drop, the McMillan stole, and the sack fumble, Bonito across. But the first half, as bad as CJ was this weekend, that might be the worst turnover I've seen in years. Because then they're like, why would McDermott send them back out on the field? Because y'all say you have a superstar QB. If there's a play there to be made, you trust your superstar QB to make it. But if it's not, you trust your superstar QB to take care of the ball. When Josh Allen takes off to run and picks up like 10 yards and sees all these defenders, just go down. You don't have no timeouts. You're not getting out of it. You wanted to try something, but the smart just live to see another down because you're getting the ball back after half. What does he do? Holds it out there like this, fumble, and then would you believe Dan Orlovsky had the fucking nerve to get on TV the next morning and say the offensive lineman should have recovered it? That's what they've been fucking doing for the last 3 years, covering his ass. And the one time they don't do it, now you're mad. Now it's the team. No, Josh Allen has been doing that every single playoff run for the last 3 seasons. He's just been protected by his teammates falling back on the fumble. That was not the lineman's fault, bro. It wasn't the lineman's fault whatsoever. Like, what are we doing here? Then the turnover. Your defense just got a turnover. You could drive down and get in field goal position at the very least, and you try to force a pass in double coverage. That's a bad throw at that. Interception. That's points right there. That's at least 6 points you took off the board for Buffalo and gave them to the Broncos. And you lost by 3 in overtime. Then like, well, the defense let Bo Nix drive down the field. The defense also stopped them in overtime and got you the ball back. And then what you do? You turned it right back over. Well, I can't keep just excusing mediocre shit for the best player in the world. The best quarterback Rex Ryan has ever seen. The most talented quarterback Colin Coward has ever. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Crazy shit, bro.
They be saying some insane shit.
I really don't know what the
like.
I don't know.
You about to try to compare him to something?
There's like exciting things.
I don't know, but it's like collectively, the 13-second game broke Buffalo and broke NFL media because like, oh, we gotta feel sorry for this guy. Because he got let down by his team. As if we haven't seen players let down by their teams throughout NFL history. Like, this motherfucker Dan Marino might have been considered a top 3 quarterback of all time had he been able to win 1 Super Bowl. But his team let him down a lot. But ever since that game, that's the problem. They think every playoff game Josh Allen has played since that 13-second game, every game has went that exact same way. And that's just simply not the case. Yeah, he's lost at the end of some of them, but it hasn't been to the point where he played perfect. No, he's had his fair share of mistakes and misplays throughout every playoff game since then, and they don't get it done. And they're like, oh, no, it's the defense. It's McDermott. Okay, McDermott is now out the picture. We don't know what coach you're going to bring in now, but whoever it is, like, I feel bad for them because at the very least, they have to make it back to the divisional round, if not the conference championship game. Or they might fuck around and be fired 1 year, one and done. Because let them hire a coach and Buffalo doesn't make the playoffs next year. The coach is getting fired. He is. Maybe Brandon Beane at that point too, because they kept the GM, but they're getting fired because there's no way you can go from what they've been doing these past 5 years to not making the playoffs at all. So people keep saying, oh, this is the best job available right now in the market because you get Josh Allen. It's like, yes, in a sense, but no, in a sense. This might be the worst job on the market because they're bringing you in. You have to win a Super Bowl. That's why they did this. You have to win a Super Bowl. And just know, whenever you do lose a playoff game, no matter how bad Josh plays, it's your fault.
Yeah, because you ain't set him up to win.
You ain't set him up to win. You ain't doing it. Josh threw that interception. It's your fault. Why didn't you coach him up? Why'd you tell him not to? Why'd you call that play?
Why'd you call that play?
It's your fault from the start, man. And it's just like, dog. I can't remember any player we've done this for. It's like, honestly, it's like, what was it? They played multiple times. It's like the 2012, basically the Heatles era. Just imagine if we watched the Heat beat the Pacers then back-to-back years in the playoffs, and Shaq, Ernie, and Chuck got on NBA on TNT after the game. It was like, hey, the Heat are going, to to the finals, and LeBron is, probably, one of the best players ever. But Paul George, greatest player we've ever seen. He's the best player we've ever seen.
And you got to feel bad for the guy.
You got to feel bad for the guy.
He made that shot from half court. He's the best player we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty good comparison.
It's like, dog.
Paul George ain't really done. I mean, he ain't done nothing. He ain't done nothing. Impressive.
He ain't done nothing. And Josh has done more than Paul George in his respective career, but it's just like, he's great. He is. But for all these analysts, like y'all know the type of discussions they be having around certain quarterbacks, like, oh, they don't process the game right, they don't make the right plays, they don't do this, and, they use their legs a little too much. What is the difference in Josh and all them other QBs that they be saying them about? Because there's not a difference when you think about it. Because why do people try to promote? Oh, he's good. He's one of the best. He's the best running QB in the league. All he does is get touchdowns. Okay.
I thought we didn't like.
I thought we didn't like running.
Never mind.
I thought we wanted our quarterbacks to be more quarterbacky.
Quarterbacky.
Yeah, bro, he's very quarterbacky.
I thought we wanted them to be able to process the game a little bit better and not have so many turnovers. I thought that's what we wanted.
You don't see what he looks like.
He just does it the
very
right way.
quarterbacky.
I don't know what you want.
Yeah,
He processes the game
I don't know.
while running the right way.
When the game is on the line, I trust that he's gonna do the right thing because that's just how he's wired. He's gonna make the right decisions.
Because in September he did it 4 times.
Yeah. I can always trust that he's a smart, cerebral quarterback back there. He's gonna make the right play.
That Wyoming education, that shit go crazy.
Yeah, he's gonna outsmart the defense. That's what he does. That's why we have him here. That's why he's the best. But those other quarterbacks, how dare they run the football?
Put Marcus' comment back up here.
Which one?
I ain't never met a white person named Marcus. You ever met a white person named Marcus?
I actually have a coworker that's named Marcus. That's white.
That's white?
Yeah. It's not this guy though.
Yeah.
What if it was? That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. I've never. Yeah, that's insane. I mean, it's not insane. It's just like meeting a white person named like Dante or.
Yeah.
But Dante DiVincenzo is different. I mean, like Dante, like spelled the way.
Yeah.
I'm saying it.
Yeah. But it's just like they don't, and throughout all this, because the Buffalo Bills have, fans have seen and felt so much heartbreak through the playoffs. I think they've lost the ability to like critically think about these games with like nuance. It's just either it's Josh Allen or nothing. We can't allow any other context to get involved in this, because look at this. He's like, we aren't in that game without Josh Allen. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, but that's not a profound statement though.
Yeah, but exactly, I agree with that. But the same thing is like, you're not in the game without him, but you also didn't win the game because of him. Like
with him, yeah.
Like that's just truly what it is.
Yeah,
but
that's literally, that just reminds me of just Tony Romo. Like, yeah, he's our best option right now, but he didn't win us that game.
Yeah, so it is what it is, man. Buffalo, maybe one day you'll get to experience it.
Never.
But at the same time, he's 30. He's an athletic QB.
How many more years on his contract he got?
I think he just signed an extension like 1 or 2 years ago for like an additional 5 years max contract.
Damn.
I know that meme with the rabbit holding the clock.
This fuckery can only go on for so much longer. But I'm just like, dog, that's what I'm like. These Super Bowl windows are so small. Like, if you don't capitalize, like,
and it is
what it is. Because
I would say, just real quick, I think people like, they see what the Chiefs have done. They kind of see what the Niners have done. They see what the Pats did with Tom, but like, these are generational talents in these organizations. Like, Kyle Shanahan is going to be a first ballot Hall of Fame coach. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Even back in the day, right? It had Jerry Rice. He's a top 3 wide receiver ever. Probably top 2 and probably number 1 for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Obviously, with the Chiefs, I mean, Patrick Mahomes is very well on his way to be right there next to Tom Brady. So unless you possess a talent of that caliber at one of those positions, it's not going to happen. We had Emmitt Smith, probably the second. I'm gonna give it to Barry, even though he didn't really win shit. Probably the second best running back the league has ever seen. Like, if you don't have a talent of that nature on your team, whether it be coaching, offensively or defensively, you're not winning nothing. Even the Seahawks had Richard Sherman, and they only gave him 1 year.
Yeah. And you're not. And the funny thing is, like, and this is the other thing. Let me preface this the right way, because there are crazy fans who are like, what, you're saying he's not? At the end of the day, Josh Allen will be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. No doubt in my mind. But if his career ended right now, today,
It'd be very Tua Tagovailoa.
he might get in, but it's going to take some time. He's not a first ballot Hall of Famer. Like, he's not a first ballot are absolute legends. He's not that as of right now. He's very good, great, but he's not first ballot Hall of Fame as of right now. And it's like, okay, what makes people like, because now it's like they always use excuse like, oh, Mahomes playing with all these Hall of Famers, but you know what made them the Hall of Famers? They won. That's the only reason they're Hall of Famers now. Because we had Chris Jones, we had Travis, we had Tyreek Hill. Nobody was calling our team stacked with Hall of Famers until we got Mahomes and we started winning. It's like, now we always back on this stage. And because Mahomes, we winning these games. So what is with these Super Bowl wins? It adds to your legacy. And now, next you know, well, the best players on our team, they get an added boost. Now they're all first ballot Hall of Famers because, like, oh, y'all winning. Travis Kelce was on his way to a Hall of Fame career, but he was very much in the shadow of Rob Gronkowski, the other tight ends. He wasn't even considered the Chiefs' greatest tight end, even though he was good, because we had Tony Gonzalez back in the day. But then Mahomes comes in the picture. Travis Kelce's production jumps up. Then we start doing what we're doing. Now, hey, it is what it is. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer lot, one of the greatest, if not the greatest tight end ever. But it's like there's an alternate universe where Stephon Diggs is a first ballot Hall of Fame wide receiver because he won Super Bowls with Josh Allen. Fortunately for them, they couldn't get it done together. And it falls on both of them. Diggs has some drops. Allen has some misses. Together, they didn't get it done. So how will history remember that? Not like legends, because they didn't get it done. How Bills fans want you to remember that history? He was the greatest to ever do it. Nah, he's the greatest to never do it. That's what he is, bro. That's what he is. And it's an unfortunate, circumstance for him. But like, shit, that's what separates this shit. Like, what are we talking about? That's what we do. Watch these sports and cheer for them for. We want to see our teams be legendary. There's not too many legends. Like, you see the shit with the NBA, right? We trying to find a face of the league. This, that. We got these legends.
Yeah.
Who's replacing them? We've been trying for the past 5 years. This guy gonna replace him. And we can't find nobody that sticks. And it's like LeBron, KD, Curry, y'all just keep going. But shit, when y'all leave, shit, we don't know what we finna do.
They don't know who they finna market. They have no idea.
They don't know.
Hmm.
And once Brady retired or left New England, it was like, oh man, Brady dominated the whole league for so long. Now everybody got a chance.
Yep.
And then Mahomes came in and was like, fuck, we actually don't have a chance now. Like, he just ran off with it. Now it's like, oh, you got to pick these years where within our window, you have everything. You got to get it, because look at the 49ers right now.
Yeah.
It's safe to say this shit is done. Yeah. It's done. George Kittle, I think he's going to try to come back, but people don't realize, because people try to argue, oh, George Kittle's a better tight end than Travis Kelce. Y'all know George Kittle is like 33, right? Like, he's not young.
Mm-hmm.
He just tore his Achilles. I hope he's able to come back better than he was before, but the chances of that at 33 in the NFL at his position is very slim. Christian McCaffrey just had how many touches this year? Over 400.
Yeah.
And he like, I want them to bring somebody in, please. I think Chris just hit his camera, or did something happen to him?
Mhm.
We lost. I don't know what happened to him. He must have hit something on accident. But but that there you go. But
My fault.
that shit is over with. And now you pay Brock Purdy. Trent Williams is 38. He barely played this year as good as he used to be. Bosa just tore his ACL for the second time. Ayuk is never playing again in the 49ers uniform. The window for the 49ers is probably done. It's done.
Yeah, draft good.
You got to hit when the iron is hot.
Mhm.
Unfortunately for them, the Bills would have been an NFL dynasty. But they have the worst luck, maybe the worst NFL franchise luck. The moment they were supposed to step in and be the next dynasty, they just happened to have a quarterback and team who was actually the real dynasty and took it over before they could get to it. And it's like, oh, well, the coach, y'all have Andy Reid, Hall of Fame coach. Motherfucker, Andy Reid was Sean McDermott before Patrick Mahomes. That's all he was. Andy Reid was about to get fired the year before we switched over to Patrick Mahomes because we kept doing the same shit the Bills were doing. Playing good regular seasons and losing the playoffs in the most embarrassing fashion possible. It just is what it is, man. It is what it is. Buffalo, y'all just got to be real with yourself. And honestly, that's just a problem with this country right now. Nobody wants to face reality anymore. Everybody wants to make up their own narrative that makes them sleep at night, and that's what they gonna run with. And if you don't believe in my narrative, the shit you talking about is fake news, and the shit's not real. No matter how many statistics you could put in a motherfucker face to prove that they're wrong, nah, it's not. It's not like that. It's exactly how I want to paint this picture. That's how it is in reality. It's like, well, unfortunately, you can write whatever narrative you want, but the narrative that's in the literal history books is Josh Allen is 8-7 in the playoffs. Josh Allen is great in the wild card round. Historically, given the fact he's got to play most wild card games versus a 7 seed, which no other NFL team had to really got to play before in NFL history because it's a new playoff format they added a few years ago. With Josh Allen, you always get the 2 seed. You've taken advantage of that. When you get to the divisional round, you lose every time unless you play Lamar, who historically is another bad performer in the playoffs. But when you play tough competition in the playoffs, you don't show up. So what do? 8-7. Josh Allen, you play 7 overtime games. What do? You lose all 7 overtime games. That's not a narrative. That's literally what happened. That's in the history books. Josh Allen, since you've gotten in the league, no other quarterback has more turnovers than you. Is that a narrative? No, that's literally what's happened. So all we can go off of is what's happened. Hopefully, maybe one day he does get one. But if he doesn't, shit.
Nah, he don't need one, bro.
Damn. Oh, no, I don't want him to get one.
You know how annoying it is for a fan base to support somebody that don't got one already, and then for him, hell,
get one, yeah. Oh, it would be hell because that's what I'm saying.
Waiting.
Every year they've been chomping at the bit every time they play the Chiefs just to have the hopes that they finally win, so then they can really go full force and be like, "Oh, Allen is better than Mahomes. We got bragging rights." Because like I said, what do they do to Ravens fans? Every time a Ravens fans argue with the Bills fan, and they talk about the stats, because the stats don't back up that Josh is better than Lamar. Even the MVP season, Lamar was still better. That's why he got first team All-Pro.
Mm-hmm.
What do Bills fans do? Oh, Josh Allen is 2-0 versus Lamar in the playoffs. I thought it was a team sport.
I thought it was a team sport.
Mahomes is 4-0 versus Allen. Oh, that's not Allen's fault. Yeah, it is. He definitely got some blame in that 4-0. One game you could give him an excuse. He don't got no blame, but all the other 3, he got some blame. Oh, no, but he plays better than Lamar. I don't know, because when he played Lamar in the playoffs, he didn't play well. But his defense did, and they shut down Lamar, and they won the game. Josh Allen just had to do enough. I don't know, man. Beggars can't be choosers. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Like, what are we talking about here? Y'all gotta get the fuck on with that shit, man. Like I said, the greatest player to never do it. But y'all gonna treat him like he's the greatest. Like, what? Like Peyton Manning didn't win to what, year 9? He was ass a lot early on in his career, but he had like what, 5 MVPs, most MVPs in NFL history. But people would not say he was the best quarterback until what? Until he finally won that Super Bowl. And it wasn't even like he played that great in the Super Bowl and in that playoff run. But he finally got the monkey off his back, and then people were able to support their narrative. But no, Josh, we just want to give him everything under the sun, every title, without him even half deserving of it. Like, what? You think you do your job just good, and then all your coworkers and your boss just like, you the best employee we've ever had. Well, what do you have to show for you being the best employee? Oh, I don't. I just do my job like everybody else. Sometimes I'm a little better than some of my other coworkers. Other times I'm worse. But I'm the best ever. Like, no. You're not the employee that took the company to new heights and had, investors making more money because you're raising the worth of the company. No, you're not that guy. You're the guy that just made the company a little bit better, a little bit worse sometimes. You do what you're supposed to do. Oh no, you the best employee. It don't work like that in real life. So why the fuck does it work like that for Josh Allen, man? It don't. It don't work like that for any other quarterback. We shit on so many other quarterbacks throughout this league that aren't even half as good as Josh Allen. And so if Josh Allen is supposedly the best, why can we not hold him to half that standard? Half. That's all I'm asking for. All it would have taken for Buffalo fans to come on after that game Saturday was like, you know what? Yeah, the refs maybe missed the call, even though they didn't. That's a fucking interception every day of the week. Oh, yeah, maybe missed that call, but Josh Allen didn't play good enough to win, and we're okay with that. Like, he's a great quarterback, but this particular game, he didn't play good enough to win. But instead, they can't do that, and then they wonder why everybody else shits on him. Like, because Josh Allen not even a bad dude. Like, I don't hate Josh Allen the person. I don't hate Josh Allen the player, but the fans,
it's the fans. It's always the fans.
It's them. It's like, bro, y'all don't allow us to just fairly criticize him when he doesn't show up. But instead, when he plays good, you want me to give him all this praise? Well, shit. If I'm going to give him all this praise when he plays good,
I'm going to give him all this criticism too.
I'm going to give him all this criticism when he play bad. Because that's the standard you want him at. Because shit, Mahomes, nobody in the league currently their resume doesn't even sniff what's close to Mahomes. Mahomes got a bad regular season game, and everybody like, oh, he's in his prime and he's shit. He's gone to shit. Like, okay, why we gotta judge him like that? Does he got 3 Super Bowls? Does he got 2 MVPs? 3 Super Bowl MVPs? He's never lost in the divisional round of the playoffs. Like, what are we talking about here? No, he's the best, so we gotta hold him. Okay, no, I agree with you. So yeah, Mahomes played like shit. I'll be honest, when Mahomes played like shit. So when Josh Allen played like shit, why can't I say he played like shit? Well, no, he don't got this. He don't got that. I'll tell you what he does have. This year he did have a top 5 offensive line. You think Justin Herbert wants that?
Oh, no, don't start with him because he in the same category.
I know. But I'm saying, you don't think Justin Herbert would love to have a top 5 offensive line?
It ain't gonna make a difference. He still sucks.
You know what other quarterbacks have? They don't have the number 1 passing defense in the league. They don't have that. They don't have the league leading rusher in yards. They don't have that. Josh Allen has all that. I mean, damn, how much more do you want? He has to have all that and superstars on top of that.
You know what it is, bro? He is has there ever been another quarterback like him? Like him? Like, has there ever been another quarterback like him? Like, exactly like him?
The only thing, and I really, we can't speak to it because we were not here. The only thing I could think that would come close is Dan Marino back in the day. But I don't think the general public of NFL fans, and I know social media wasn't around back then, but I don't think the general consensus of NFL fans was nowhere near this type of glaze for Josh Allen that they were for Dan Marino. And Dan Marino even made it to a Super Bowl.
Yeah. I just wonder if it's just exciting for they never see anything like it, right? Like they've seen Troy Aikman's, they've seen Joe Montana's, Chris Kelly's, Ben Roethlisberger's, Peyton Manning's. They've seen Michael Vick's, they've seen Lamar Jackson's.
You saying like with like Josh Allen's size and speed and all that?
But he looks like him.
Not the speed.
Oh,
Not the speed
I was saying Cam
necessarily.
Newton.
Cam Newton, he's seen and look, Cam. I mean, shit. Cam went.
Cam has some fucking great years.
Cam
bro.
has some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
Cam in his prime and Josh Allen in his prime.
Look,
I'm
look,
I'm
he-
afraid to get Cam.
dies.
And they'll be like,
running.
there will be Bills fans and Josh Allen fans will be like, Josh Allen's had way better years than Kim, which he has. But if you take their one MVP prime year, that 2015 year, you look at that Carolina Panthers team, you look at the Buffalo Bills team, and specifically on offense, because that's what Josh controls, and they'll be like, Josh doesn't have this, doesn't have that.
Night and day, dog.
Cam was in the same shit, if not worse. That motherfucker was throwing to Kelvin Benjamin.
It's very worse. Very worse. It was
That motherfucker was throwing to Devin Funchess. You don't even. They don't even know who these players are.
They don't even know who that is, bro.
That motherfucker had Mike Tolbert as running back. Mike Tolbert was 260 pounds as a running back. Ran like a 4.8. What are we talking about here, dog?
Seahawks gonna win it all for sure. Nah, that's true though. I'm thinking that's what it is, bro. I'm thinking that's what it is. Like
But here's the thing though, too.
You gotta be proud of that because you've never seen that before. That's like, what is that the equivalent of, bro? Like imagine, I don't even know what that equivalent of that would be. Like a Serena Williams, a Coco Gauff, like a Tiger Woods. Like that's what that is, bro. That is, bro. It's a Matthew Bowling. It's the dude that run track. Come on, bro. That's what this is. This is crazy. This is crazy.
The only other, I've been going through my mind just trying to see any other quarterback comparisons. And I think I've made this comment on other episodes before. The only other thing I can really think of is Josh Allen is not even low-key. Josh Allen is really like what he plays like, what he looks like. He's a Ben Roethlisberger 2.0. Ben wasn't as fast as Josh, but he's just as big, had insane arm strength, did a lot of the same crazy shit Josh Allen do, where it's like when he do some crazy shit, run around, make a play, it's like Ben is a superhero. But then he do some shit and do some dumb shit after, and he be like, Ben, why? You selling the team. Josh Allen is cut from that same cloth. Luckily for Ben, he was able to win that first Super Bowl. I'm not finna sit here and be like, oh, Ben was shit that year. He was carried, but he didn't do it. He didn't lose. Credit to he didn't lose him. That 2008 Super Bowl, that's a drive that up until this point in his career, Josh Allen's not making that drive that Ben Roethlisberger made versus the Cardinals when he threw that pass to San Antonio Holmes to win the game. Josh Allen's not doing that. And that's where I'm like, okay, when we're talking about the greats, that's the little shit that separates one from the other. Like, that's what we have to, because they're all great. They all have arm talent.
We're not asking you to 16 for 17 from the pocket. We asking you to have 2-3 passes that wins the game. That's what we asking.
Because given all the shit, like y'all hear me just talk about this rant now on Josh Allen for all this time. Y'all hear all the shit I say throughout the season about Josh Allen. I was fully prepared to come on this podcast if by the end of this year, Josh Allen and the Bills were Super Bowl champs, and give him his props, just like we did for Nikola Jokic back when I didn't believe in him. But when he won, I was like, hey, he's the best player in the league. I can't fight it no more. He just won. He been great all these years, but he just did what we said he couldn't do. He did it. I was ready to do that. Josh Allen still has not done that. So I'm not finna give him that. He don't get a pass because I watched it with my own eyes. And yes, I'm biased, but for the Chiefs, 2018, Patrick Mahomes hit the scene with 50 touchdowns, 5,000 yards. Josh Allen can't even get 50 total touchdowns in the season. Then we lose to Tom Brady in the AFC Championship in overtime, where Mahomes don't touch the ball. Did we get grace like, oh, Mahomes is better than Brady? No, they told our ass, suck that shit up, run it back. This is what the greats is like. If you want to be the greats, you got to go beat them. That's what we got to fucking do. He very well might be. He very well might be. Phillip Rivers. Because, like, that's the other thing that drives me insane. It's like, all these great quarterbacks, they're going to get their Super Bowl. This shit is not a participation trophy.
Yeah, it's not. It's just hard, bro.
It's been plenty of great QBs that do not win a Super Bowl. It's been plenty of great players that do not win. This shit is not free. You have 1 to 2 really probably years truly where it's like, this is the year you really could have done it. Something happened where you did it. 13 seconds was one of those years.
That football shit not easy, bro.
It's not easy.
It's just like
this year for Josh and the team, regardless of what Buffalo fans want to tell you where the team wasn't up, this was one of them years. You don't have Patrick Mahomes in your way. You don't have Lamar. You don't have
all the powerhouses, bro. There's no powerhouses. No powerhouses in the playoffs.
You don't have any quarterback that go toe to toe with you, and you look across the line and be like, he's equal to Josh Allen. You don't have that whatsoever. You don't have it.
Cause like, damn. I guess we was calling. I'm not we, but they was calling Trevor Lawrence a top 5 QB this year. But I mean, who else in the AFC was? There was nobody else in the AFC that was a top 5, top 7 quarterback this year, other than what should have been Josh, I guess.
It wasn't. I guess Drake May.
Oh, yeah. They're kind of trying to force Bo Nix to.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Bo Nix has been great in the clutch, but yeah, I'm not going.
He's been what CJ should have been.
Yeah,
which is just
and honestly,
he kind of growing on me. I ain't gonna lie.
Who, Bo?
Yeah.
He played.
Did I have the Broncos? No, I think it was you, Cam. Maybe you had the Broncos coming out of the AFC West this year.
Was it me?
Maybe it was me because I wasn't sold on the Chargers.
I think it was. I think I had the Chiefs.
Maybe it was Swan.
I think I did have the Broncos.
But Bo
I had the Chiefs. I had three. I had 3 teams come out the AFC West. I had the Chiefs, Broncos, and the Chargers.
Yeah. But Bo, I'll give it to him. Bo has been playing good. He's been clutch all season. I'll give him that. But the problem for Denver fans is if they fuck around and do an Eagles thing, it takes away all his credibility as being a top QB. Because like if they win a Super Bowl without you,
yeah, it's tough.
That team is great. Maybe it wasn't you. I'm sorry.
You better pray to God.
Even if it's not fair, that's just the way it is, bro. That if they win a Super Bowl with Jared Stidham,
we wouldn't have gotten there without Bo.
Yeah.
Shit, we won without Bo.
Yeah. The Eagles wouldn't have gotten there without Carson Wentz, but look how we look at Carson Wentz now.
Call him Big Dick.
So, hey,
Big
man,
Nick. Big Nick.
It is what it is, dog. It is what it is. But hey,
you watching this Lakers game, Bryce?
I am.
Just off topic.
This shit. Yeah, I've been peeping over here. I got it over here. 72-49.
I try to tell you, bro. I don't know what.
We should, but the same reason, the same sentiment Cam holds with the Texans, we will find a way. If the Rockets played them in the, we will find a way to fuck it up. No business losing. We gonna find a way.
I mean, this man LeBron just did a pull-up 3 for what?
He's LeBron, bro. He do whatever he wants.
He don't give a fuck.
And that's your problem, because you sound just like them. You sound just like them Josh Allen people, bro. It's Josh Allen, bro. He can't do no wrong.
Bro, he's 41, bro. Let him do whatever he wants.
That's crazy, bro. This is not no senior citizen daycare.
Bro, he has 1 more year left, bro. He's just out there. Bro, he watched golf videos for a living, bro. He just wants to golf.
He got the bug. He got
Real
the bug.
shit. How y'all
he
feel?
got the bug.
How y'all feel about him not being an all-star starter?
Who, Braun?
Yeah,
I feel great.
Just whatever.
I feel awesome about it.
I don't really care. I just don't like the people were saying like, bro, he don't deserve that. We shouldn't just hand him like, bro.
Bro, this is not a cup. This is bro. Oh my fucking God, bro. This is not a handout.
But it is though, because I agree with the sentiment, like the theme. It shouldn't be, but how the NBA it is though, because we did the shit for D Wade, for Kobe, for Michael. You not gonna do it for LeBron and then act like, and people are acting like this is like crazy to ask like to make him a star. It's like, they made Vince Carter relinquish his starting spot to give to MJ so MJ could start. Kobe was ass. Kobe was dog shit his last year, but because it was
but he dropped 60. How many?
Yeah, he dropped 50. He took 50.
I remember that shit, bro. That felt stupid. I ain't gonna cap.
The Lakers were horrible, but it's like, no, we gonna put Kobe in this All-Star game for all. Come on, dog. Like I agree.
Last year, then.
I agree, but if that's the president that has already been set, you have to follow that for LeBron. You have to. The all-time leading scorer in NBA history. This is possible. You have to make him a starter, bro. You have to.
Tell me I'm wrong in believing that he almost feel like that's obligated, and so I don't feel comfortable with him getting it.
I don't think he cares. Honestly.
And that's also kind of a problem too, though. But
he cares. I'm just more so speaking to the people with that narrative, like, oh, we can't give him a hand. Like, we can because we've done it before.
We've done it
plenty
before.
Of other players.
But I'm saying like with, I don't know these guys personally, obviously, right? Like I've never met these men in my life. I only know what they show us through public media. But I feel like watching Kobe get to the end of his career, like, y'all know how I felt about LeBron this season too, though. Like, I feel like he's been bullshitting. Like, he knows. I think that he knows this is probably his last year. He don't want to tell nobody because what? Too many eyes. You don't tell anybody. Still too many eyes. Like LeBron, it sucks for LeBron, bro. Like he can't do anything right because everything he does is wrong, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
he gonna be wrong to somebody.
He wrong to somebody. I think it was like the other day when they asked him about Rich Paul talking about trading Austin Reeves for Jaren Jackson Jr. And it was what was his name? McMenamin? That's his last name. David McMenamin or some shit. Like, he gonna chase LeBron after the game and ask him about the comments Rich Paul made. And so LeBron's like, Rich Paul, he a grown man, blah, 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 blah. They gonna get the next day, they gonna start scrutinizing LeBron, talking about something. Well, if he don't care or he just felt like, we've seen LeBron not answer questions, right? Why even make a comment? Because if he didn't make a comment, y'all was gonna complain about him not making a comment, saying that he played a part in it. But now that he's made a comment, he still played a part in it. Like, so
I can't win for losing.
You can't win for losing. And I think, unfortunately, that's played a part in him not caring. And then in the same breath is kind of given the image of like, he don't deserve it because he doesn't care. But the game then pushed him away from caring. It never really, I guess you could say it pushed Kobe away, but not from caring. It pushed him away because it was hating. And that's a little different. And MJ was different because he was a global icon. Like he was gonna get that. But I don't know. I feel like the kids today don't even resonate with Bron, bro. They PG
don't.
They go.
No, literally. Who's the best player? Shit.
When Kobe went out, Kobe was still the GOAT. I mean, Kobe, the GOAT to kids that were born the year he retired. What are we talking about? That don't make no sense.
That is crazy. There's a lot of kids that was born. There's kids that we be interacting with and seeing these tweets from that deadass don't remember an NBA with Kobe Bryant because they were too young. They don't have a. Oh my God.
They don't know Paul George on the Pacers. They don't know Danny Granger. They don't know Roy Hibbert. They don't remember. Man.
They don't remember Rudy Gay.
Some don't remember
Rudy Gay. Hey, bro, I used to think Rudy Gay was actually gay. But on 2K, Rudy Gay was a problem, boy.
That's what I'm about to say. They don't remember.
Was a problem. Had his jump shot. That mother was clean. Yeah, they don't remember, man. Had a pair of Marburys growing up. Come on, man. They don't remember that shit.
They don't remember the Baron Davis Golden State Warriors.
They don't remember the
Upset
Baron Davis
one
Golden
seed
State Warriors.
Mavericks.
They don't know who Mark Jackson is. They don't know that Curry was out for like 3-4 years in and out of the league. Like,
Yo.
so much lore.
And that's what it's so funny because it's like now that so many people are allowed to have an opinion. Like, I mean, we're allowed to have our opinion on this podcast because we can do it. Everybody got the freedom to do stuff. It's just like 20 years from now, what you think our kids gonna be reading about, like from the stuff we watched, and you be like, son, that's not how that happened. Like, no, Dad, I read this right here because I hate LeBron 36 just tweeted and said like he actually wasn't that great. And I'm like, no, son, I seen it with my own eye. Dad, I don't care what you see.
73-9. He beat the 73-9. He beat the 73-9.
He went 4-6 in the finals.
What no, they're gonna be like, the St. Louis.
Do you know
the St. Louis Bills? The St. Louis Bulls. They just went 102-4. So 73-9 is not impressive, Dad. Like,
but Josh Allen was the greatest quarterback, Dad. His team just let him down every single time. He played absolutely perfect every game. No, he didn't.
He wasn't there.
No, he did. That's what Bills Mafia 25-25 told me. He played
some
perfect.
video of SGA doing a standing backflip dunk off the ceiling with his gravity boots. He can't do that. What are you talking about, bro?
This shit is getting ridiculous out here, man.
I hope the free throw narrative stopped for SGA.
Free smoke.
It looked like the tide and turned a little bit.
Free smoke merchant. That shit's so tough. He's so tough. He's so tough for that. I was like, he's so tough. Come on. No glaze, bro. For real though. Free smoke merchant.
The only way Shea would ever stop having to get those merchant stuff with the free throw stuff is if his career fell off and Thunder stopped winning. Because then people would stop caring. But as long as y'all gonna keep winning, they gonna keep caring and they gonna have to find a way. Because there's no valid reason in their minds that SGA can be this good and the Thunder can win this much. It has to be something else that has nothing to do with Shea's talent. It's something
I'm gonna put it
that's
this
cheating.
way. Right now, he's averaging like 9.1 free throws a game, some shit like that. This past December, he averaged 7.1 free throws per game. In November, I think it was like in the double digits. This month, he averaging about 9. Luka's leading with 10 and something. But I ain't been hearing nothing. And it's because he only averaged 7 in December. So it's whenever, and literally the other day, he had I think 17 attempts. But nobody talking about it because he just dropped 40 on 16 for 19 with 7 free throws attempts. So as long as he don't get it, people don't talk about it. Like some people, they'll be like, oh, he had a great game. Like he really is like that. But the people that talk about the free throws, they don't talk about those games. They wait until the free throw game pop up. So he just got to stop having the free throw games. So, and I don't complain about it. Like people be like, dang, he not getting to the line no more. I'm like, bro, that's fine by me, bro. It's helping the narrative. I haven't argued with nobody on Twitter lately about that stuff, except one dude was like, I wish Shea would stop flopping and try and finish the bucket. So I clipped a 10-minute highlight reel of all of his and ones from last season. And it's 10 minutes. It's every single and one that he had last season, showing that he makes an effort to finish the bucket when he gets fouled. Unlike somebody else, which I have a 3-minute highlight reel with both of them getting fouled and trying to attempt their and ones. So it's a whole different.
I'm finna make you laugh. Okay, what's another player besides Luka who averaging a lot of free throws?
It's Denny Avdia right now.
Okay, and I'm sure there's a lot of Portland fans that be on under these tweets claiming to you that saying shit to you and Thunder fans that Shea is a free throw merchant. You'll never get all of the league back except for the ones that it can happen to. So if Denny is ever able to win a championship in Portland, all those fans will miraculously understand how it works. And you want to know how I know that? Because last year, when the Chiefs were winning all these games by the skin of their teeth, and Patrick Mahomes led the league with 7 game-winning drives. And people are like, Patrick Mahomes is shit. The defense is actually carrying him. He's getting saved. And it's like, bro, somebody got to have these game-winning drives. Do they not? He's doing it. Like, do we not get credit for that? That's the literal definition question. They'd be like, oh, no, he's fucking getting carried. He sucks still. Guess who's come around this year, funny enough, and now believes in all of that shit?
Oh, is it the Broncos?
Bo Nix.
Yes.
And the Broncos fan. Bo Nix is now really good to them. Because it don't matter if he play like shit for 3 quarters. As long as he make the drive to win the game, like, oh, Bo Nix is good. But they were one of the main, especially as a rival last year, they were one of the main groups talking shit about Mahomes. But I have their stats pulled up right here from Bo Nix this year and Patrick Mahomes last year. Last year at 15-2 for the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes was shit. He was terrible, right? Bo Nix is great. That's what they'll tell you this year. Higher completion percentage, Patrick. Pass yards, Bo Nix by 3 yards. Guess Patrick Mahomes didn't play the last game of the season last year because he could rest because we already had the 1 seed locked up. So that he wouldn't have had that. More pass yards attempts, Mahomes. More pass yards per game, Mahomes. More passing touchdowns, Mahomes. They both had 11 interceptions. Rushing yards, Nix had him by 49 yards. He had 3 more rushing TDs. So you would think with those stats read off, like, oh, if Mahomes was shit, but they won, is Bo Nix not shit even though Denver is winning? No, to them, it all makes sense now. None of this shit is love.
He's basically a rookie, bro. He's basically a rookie.
Yeah,
he's basically still in college. He's basically not 25. Bro, he old as hell, bro.
And that's why sometimes I be saying, like, when some of our frat be like trying to get on ass in the group chat when the Chiefs are down, like now they want to hop on, like, oh, and try to throw shit at me. Like, bro, it's not even worth arguing with you because you'll never understand what it's like to be in this position. No. But if you ever do get the chance, then when that day comes, you'll be like, you know what, Bryce? Now I know what you mean. Like I know what it's like. I get it now.
Because now it don't matter how you win, bro.
It just,
you just want to win.
You seeing that shit and you seeing how it happened. Like we winning like this. Like I hated Patriots fans my whole childhood. Now that the Chiefs had their dynasty, like, oh, I get it now. This shit is actually frustrating when all you do is fucking win and you have every other fan base nitpicking every little thing. Oh, he's a check down merchant. Oh, he's getting all his shit from Yak. This receiver's doing this.
The Warriors fans. Warriors fans probably the most seen fan base in the past decade because of what Curry did in France. Like we all collectively was like, oh,
this would have felt like
Warriors. Like that shit was probably fun. But I hated the Warriors, bro. I hated the Warriors.
Motherfuckers talking about calling Tom Brady a check down merchant. Well, shit. When Mahomes finally started learning to take what the defense gives him and we kept winning, motherfucker, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, I would do it too. We won 2 Super Bowls off that shit. So yeah, keep it going. This year, unfortunately, it broke. Okay, now it's time to reinvent the wheel again. But while that shit was working for the past 3 years and you make 3 Super Bowls in a row, what the fuck are you mad about? He don't have to be the god tier best throwing 50 touchdowns because you've seen him do that already. So he's proved that he can do that if he has to. This Mahomes does not have to do that. So why would he? Why do it?
Yeah.
Josh Allen, there's that progression for his game to take. He got to take that leap. You don't have to hit the fucking superhero shit home run play every fucking time. Sometimes you just need to take, hey, that 3-yard check down. We're going to go with that. Mm-hmm. And credit to him, he has learned to do that more. That's part of why he was so good last year and he cut down on the turnovers. This year, he had a regression back to the mean. And now it's like, okay, because last year when Josh Allen won MVP, people was like, oh, you know, he's the greatest quarterback now because he takes care of the ball. But like I said, since Josh Allen's come into the league, he has the most turnovers out of any quarterback. Well, to do that, every other year besides that last year, every other year, he'd been turning over the ball hella. So it's like, is that not the Josh Allen? And this last year, was that not an outlier? Because he don't have any other years where he got singular digit turnovers like he did in 24. So it's like, that's probably just who he is. Like, that's who he is by nature. He's an erratic roller coaster of a quarterback. But for him, he's so talented on this roller coaster. His peaks are the best peaks you're going to see. But motherfucker, you got to come down from that peak. And so when he come down from that greatest peak, he hit some of the all-time lows too on top of that. And it's like, okay, well, you got to roll with that. But you can't be the best ever when you doing this shit all the time. You got to find some type of peak and then consistency where you level. He don't level off. It's here and then a mini peak here and then way back up. Oh, he's the great, and then right back down. Because Bills fans be like,
"Oh, part of being great, man, that consistency."
And that's what comes with it. That's what comes with it.
Yeah, because anybody can get hot. Anybody can get hot.
Jordan Love got hot for 9 games, got a whole $50 million contract, and we thought he was, good. Myself included. And it's like, maybe he's not that quarterback. But since he got hot, that's what we wanted to believe for him. And it's like, bro, that's not the case for everybody.
Yeah.
Like Mahomes, okay, yeah, he came in the league, 50 touchdowns, 5,000 yards. He's got multiple other seasons where he's thrown for 4,500 plus, thrown for 40 plus touchdowns. Why does he have to prove to you that he's got to do that every year if that's not what that team's recipe calls for winning?
That's why I come to work 10, 15 minutes late every day. Because if I start being early, you're going to expect that.
You're going to expect it. And that's not the precedent I'm trying to set.
The precedent I'm trying to set.
Lakers gonna make a fourth quarter
company run. More money. I'm not.
You said what, Kev?
I said Lakers gonna make a fourth quarter run.
Yeah, I see them trying to fight into this.
What are you crazy?
They do that a lot,
bro. If LeBron was playing, I wouldn't put it past him. But it really bothers. Like,
is he out for the rest of the game or something?
Was he in the game?
Yeah, he was in the game.
Oh shit, I ain't seen him. But then again, it's like I've been watching too heavy.
Yeah, but hey, man. Like I said, we're just gonna have to suffer through another offseason of it wasn't Josh's fault. Ravens fans are. I'm dead. My mom said I go to work late too, Chris.
Oh.
But we're gonna have to go through this whole offseason of it wasn't Josh's fault. And the Ravens fans are gonna be like, actually it was, and Bills fans gonna be like, we're better than Lamar. And then the Ravens will be like, no, you're not. Lamar's better than Josh. And it's going to be like, y'all are literally fucking arguing about who is the best loser because neither of you have won shit. And then off in the distance, a little bit behind them is going to be the stupid ass Bengals fans is like, oh, yeah? Well, we've been to a Super Bowl. Motherfucker, that was 5 years ago. Please let it go. You haven't been to the playoffs in what's going on 3 years.
That's
just
insane,
let that shit go.
That's insane. Oh man, NFL is so different, bro. It's so different. We gotta do a Oh, it's some games. Who played this weekend? How it work? What's the days? Are they even playing this weekend? Are any of the games where this storm is happening?
No, I don't think so. Because they're all on the West Coast, Seattle, Denver.
Okay. Yeah, that mama it missed Denver. Okay, cool. So we gonna have some. Damn, this is crazy, bro. The NFL season just came and went.
Yeah, it was pretty fast. Happened pretty fast.
But hey, man, it is what it is. Another year, another divisional round loss for the Bills. Texans maybe squandered their greatest opportunity in their franchise's history. But one of these 4 teams is now going to be crowned Super Bowl champions. It's either going to be the Rams, Stafford and McVay get their second, Seahawks get their first since the Legion of Boom with the whole new generation of Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
Patriots.
Luka.
What?
Oh, he almost hit that.
Oh, I said it too. But either the Patriots, then their spoiled ass fans get to fucking win again, which I don't think nobody but the people in Boston want to see that shit. Or the Broncos mess around and go on a Nick Foles Eagles run with Jarrett Stidham and win the game. So hey, it is what it is, man. But what y'all think gonna happen this weekend, though? I think Broncos are 5-point dogs with Jarrett Stidham at home. And then I actually don't know what the Rams Seahawks is, but I would assume there's probably 2.5 since the Seahawks are 2.5. It's 2.5. So what's y'all Super Bowl matchup? Is it the Seahawks year? Or is it the Rams is Sam Darnold? Because I mean, he hasn't had to, but credit to him because he hasn't lost it. But Sam Darnold hasn't had to play great in the last month and a half. And funny enough, he's actually leading the league in turnovers this year, which doesn't get talked about because they've been winning with that defense.
He had was it in the 20s?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I saw that too.
But say the Rams able to keep the game close, which nobody has done versus Seattle anytime recently besides the Rams, a month ago on that Thursday night game. So if not that, then do y'all think Sam Darnold turns back into a fucking pumpkin and then the Rams are back in the Super Bowl once again?
I think Seattle is going to win.
They're so fucking good.
I gotta remain. Look, this is the side I chose, bro. So I'll just die on it.
That's fair.
And I chose it last year because I was a Sam Darnold truther.
So that's what we all Seahawks are winning the Super Bowl?
Oh.
No,
are you just saying this weekend? Just this weekend?
Oh, I think they win it all. But yeah, I'm going to choose them I got to choose them this weekend.
You don't think they're winning the Super Bowl though, Cam, but they win this weekend?
Seattle?
Yeah.
I think Rams win.
Okay, so
I can't go against McVay. I think Rams win it all.
Okay, Rams win it all.
But I think Broncos gonna get the Patriots.
Yeah, I feel like it's a setup. Everybody just thinking it's finna be like easy. Keep in mind too, I actually haven't seen a lot of people talking about this week. Funny enough, not only is this Drake May's first player, this is his first away playoff game, and it's in Denver in that high altitude where that shit's different. And that defense is good. And Drake May has not played good these playoffs either. But luckily for him, his defense has shown up, or the opposing quarterbacks have given them a lot of turnovers, Herbert and Stroud. So maybe if Jarrett Stidham, maybe Sean Payton's able to call a good game where Jarrett Stidham can protect the ball a little easier. Nate Benito might get home. They might call Drake May has 6 fumbles and 2 interceptions. Like, he has not been good whatsoever. So I was honest. That's what I was gonna say. I would take Broncos +5 this weekend at home.
Yeah, it's gonna be
even if the Patriots win. I think it's gonna be a close game because Jarrett Stidham, obviously he's a backup for real, but I don't think Jarrett Stidham is like a terrible backup.
Yeah, I see Tom Brady.
Maybe saying he could start.
Yeah, like I see him.
He had to back up Brady like his whole career. I mean,
and in the last game, we really did see him start when he was on the Raiders. I watched him damn near walk down the 49ers that year when they made the Super Bowl. Like, he played good. So it's gonna be doable. Like, it's not impossible. And Sean Payton as coach, he can definitely get something drawn up for him. So
down 11, Chris.
Don't worry about that, bro. Everybody goes on runs in the NBA.
That is true. It's a game runs for sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Broncos, Rams. But Seattle's so good. I would not be honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if any of these teams win.
Shut up! You can't say that, bro. That's a cop out.
Nah, bro. I'm going Broncos, Rams. Okay.
I'm gonna go Seahawks. I'm gonna go Pats.
Seahawks versus Pats.
Yeah.
So a rematch.
Ooh, a
I feel like
rematch, huh?
I feel like
Rematch.
that would be some good poetic justice for Seahawks fans back from that 2014 season.
It would,
Chance
unless
to
they
it was not the
pass the
same
ball
team.
again.
Bro, what if it ended the same
Because
way?
Sam Darnold is the one to throw
Sam
it.
Darnold would be
He's the one to throw it.
Imagine him trying to force it to JSN at the end. It gets intercepted.
Oh man, it's gonna be a stupid little trick play with Rashid Shaheed when they should have just ran the ball. Oh Lord,
They always trade for good kick returners.
Who?
Seahawks. Mm-hmm.
There go Braun. Back to 11 with 11 minutes left. We gotta make a trip there sometime in the future to Intuit Dome.
Yeah, no. Uh-oh. Oh.
the issue with the Lakers, bro.
Damn, that's a tough
they have no issue scoring. They can score the ball every possession. They cannot play defense for shit. Like they gotta rely on the other team making a mistake. And that's their problem because this is the NBA and not many teams make a lot of mistakes.
They getting buckets right now. Yeah. They
get buckets. That's what I'm saying. They can literally score every possession. They just cannot get a stop.
Together 2 to 3 stops right here in a row. It's gonna be
you asking a lot.
I know.
Who is this kid?
I was just about to say, who's 22?
The light skin on the Clippers?
Yeah.
Yes.
He been killing their ass all game. They can't stop him, bro.
That's a tough bucket. Jordan Miller? That's his name? Yeah. And it looked like it's not like they not trying on defense.
Oh yeah, and that's what's even worse. Because they try hard on defense.
Yeah, they try hard.
TJ said, "What's y'all take on LaShawn McCoy in the backup QB Twitter beef?" LaShawn got a hush, man. He said he tired of these backup QBs and dudes who don't play, like basically talking about like all these quarterbacks and shit. He trying to defend Josh Allen this week because he played for the Bills and he was his teammate, which I get, but like he literally does a podcast with Emmanuel Acho, who was a bench writer, barely made it in the league, played for only a couple years. And he used to be on a show with a career backup QB and Chase Daniel. Anybody can talk the game. And then he always try to throw in like he a 2-time Super Bowl champ. He is a dumbass. But it's not even that. He didn't play in the 2 Super Bowls that he won. He literally did not get a single down in on he was a healthy scratch in both Super Bowls. I get he had a great career, especially Eagles. Like he's an Eagles Hall of Fame player, maybe Hall of Fame running back one day. But as far as like he be saying the shit like like you would think it was the Eagles LaShawn McCoy on these Super Bowl teams for the Chiefs and Bucks when they won. No, he was a healthy scratch. He got benched by both teams by the end of the year and did not play, but he on the roster, so he won a Super Bowl. He ain't had shit to do with them Super Bowls, dog. And it's still even more hypocritical for him because he the same dude that be talking about Dak is ass. And then he was sticking up for Jalen Hurts long because he's an Eagles guy, but he even got on Jalen Hurts' ass after their wild card game. It's like, how you get on his ass, but you can't just simply hold Josh accountable for having 4 turnovers. Like there's no game in NFL history where a quarterback has 4 turnovers and you think your team should rightfully win that game. That's just not, that doesn't add up. I think Lakers cut it single digits here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Never mind.
Oh, Braun turnover. Damn.
He said, damn. It was, I can't remember who they just played at home. I was watching that game. I was hoping they was going to come back. And they just could not get it together.
Uh-oh, there we go. 2-on-1, fast break. Braun. Hey. I don't know, Chris.
Yeah, you sound like me the other night.
Okay, this I actually don't know what you're talking about, TJ. You gotta inform me. What is
Ash Cash, Josh Jacobs socks?
Oh yeah, I seen that.
That's Caleb Williams' ex.
That's
I thought she dated. What's his name? The dude that didn't.
Sharif.
I'm blanking on.
Oh yeah.
Sharif, he was supposed to be like Sharif. He was supposed to be the next best thing, but he didn't really pan out in the NBA.
He even get
down 6 now.
I thought Caleb Williams had like a white girl or something from his USC days.
Yeah, I thought so too. It was like a rumor that him and Ash Cash was dating. I don't know if it was ever true. Like they never came out and said they was dating.
All right. Well, yeah, nah, I didn't know that. Oh shit, yeah, his ass in Cancun because his ass ain't show up in the playoff game. Know that.
I was rooting for him too, man.
Shit, down 5.
Excuse me.
I wonder what the live odds right now is.
The worst thing about this Lakers comeback too, if they do come back, even if they don't come back, even if they just cut it close.
That's real good defense.
Why is it taking this much? Why does LeBron have to basically will this team by himself? Now, don't get me wrong. Luka has definitely kept them in the game. Like, he's been performing the whole game. But even then, like, just with them two alone, I just don't believe Austin Reeves is finna fix that. He's just not. And they already struggle in defensive stops. It's going to be ice cream when he on the court. They do need to make a change. And, like, I don't know. Like, how bad do you want to win this year? Because in my eyes, I don't think they should make a trade for anything. I think they should just
if they had Trey Murphy,
but they've been saying Trey Murphy, they've been saying Jonathan Kuminga, they wanted DeAndre Hunter before anybody else. Like, they want a tall wing. They want a Nickeil Alexander-Walker. They want a Jaden McDaniels.
What they gonna give up?
Yeah,
exactly. Nobody want who they got. They don't got good pieces.
And Pelinka holding on to that 2032 first round pick like it's the best 8th grader in the world.
That they got is literally Austin Reeves. You have to trade Austin Reeves if you want to win this year. You have to trade him. But in my head, though,
which Rich Paul wasn't wrong, but you can't say that.
If I'm a real Lakers fan,
I'm not said that.
I'm talking about.
You didn't hear that?
You came on and said that.
That's what Chris was referring to. They asked LeBron post game the other night. Rich Paul, is it his own podcast? He asked. I'm trying to figure out.
He got a new podcast.
He got a new podcast.
Yeah.
What agent needs a podcast? I don't know. But
he said he's trying to talk about the stuff that everybody be asking about.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of strange.
I'm not mad at it. I ain't gonna lie.
He went on his podcast, Cam, and he basically said if he was the Lakers GM, he would trade Austin Reeves for Jaren Jackson. If the Lakers want to win, that's what the trade they need to make. Knowing, regardless if that's truly how he feels, which is cool, nothing wrong with it. He might even be right in that sentiment. You represent LeBron, so you can't say that because now he has to answer for it.
Yeah.
And like Chris said, if he don't answer for it, he don't care. And if he do answer for it, whatever answer he give, it's going to be the wrong answer no matter what he says. So why put him in this situation? Like, it's just like you actively fucking like the dude who put you on. Like, you ain't shit without LeBron.
The man life.
I don't think Jaren Jackson does anything. Like
he don't. Jaren Jackson.
He don't put them over the top.
He gives
Jared
Luka
Jackson.
better
That's why
lob
you
threat,
don't.
but he don't
That's why
provide
you
no
don't make a
rebounding or
trade.
defense at all.
That's why you don't make a trade. This Laker team is not supposed to win a championship this year. It just is what it is. Like if they do, more power to you. That is like the most luckiest shit ever. But I just don't think they're built to win a championship this year, and that's okay. If I'm a real Laker fan, I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm okay with that because I know what we have. Once we let go of LeBron, that's $50 million a year. That's 2 really good role players. They talking about they want to get Nick Claxton. You got to give him at least $30 million for 2 years, at least. And he may be going for more somewhere else.
Yeah. Lakers right now plus 4.5 live, plus 230 to win. I'd take the plus 4.5.
Oh no. But yeah, nah. Poor LeBron, man. Because they was talking about him going somewhere else too.
Oh yeah.
They was talking about him leaving too.
I thought he low-key was. And then on top of all that, y'all seen the shit that Jeannie Buss came out and said? In whatever interview she done did, where she don't like LeBron and like she thought he was doing all this and taking the Lakers for granted and thought he was too high on a pedestal. Something crazy. It's just like all the active people that LeBron has literally helped their career survive. Just doing stupid shit to try. Like, bro, I'm not saying you're older man, but y'all damn near older man.
Yeah, I mean, he did bring a chip. He brought a chip.
Literally, because I hate when people try to say stuff like, "Oh, we hate LeBron on the Lakers. Like we're so much better without him." Like, do you truly remember what the Lakers wore before LeBron got there?
Nobody wanted to go there.
Nobody wanted to go there.
Nobody wanted to play with Kobe. Nobody wanted to play with Kobe.
Nobody got Kobe.
Nobody wanted to play.
And that's the other thing too, because they're like, he's taking up too much of the cap space. Kobe literally did the same shit, and that's why the Lakers were asked his last couple years, and that's why they were asked a few years after he was retired. That's literally it. Like,
but y'all recognize that they were ass. Y'all need to recognize that this team is also ass. It just so happens to have like one of the greatest players in the game on the court. I'm gonna call it Luka Doncic. I actually never know how to say this nigga last name for real. Is it Doncic? Doncic?
I don't know. I think it's Doncic, but shoot, in his native tongue, it probably is pronounced totally different.
So I don't know, bro. Because let me see. Luka got 26, 9, and 7, but he's shooting 9 for 23 and 2 for 10. And people have been on his ass about his efficiency. And it has been bad. And he is a shot chucker. But look at the team he playing with, bro. I'm not trying to blame just the team because he definitely could take better shots. But at the same time,
God. He can take a better shot than that, but he hit that shit.
There you go. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like when he was in Dallas, there were other threats around him. With this team, the only other threat is LeBron.
Yeah.
So yeah, his shot selection is harder, and he is shooting worse because of that, as well as his shot selection in general. But
damn harder with those.
He shouldn't be averaging 33% 3-point percentage for the season. Like that's not Luka. At least 36.
They got this motherfucker playing with the corpse of
what the fuck is
Marcus Smart? What the fuck is Jared Vanderbilt?
They got Drew Timmy on the floor, bro. Drew Timmy is playing for the Lakers in the clutch.
I was I don't even like. That's what I was like.
They lost. This team is.
Who they just called his foul on? Was it Vanderbilt or Collins?
I can't believe he made that shit. That shit was crazy.
They signed Jake LaRavia. They talking about the whole program for the turnaround Jake LaRavia cold. What the hell are you talking about? That's how I know you don't watch no other basketball except LA basketball. I hate NBA Twitter because that's all they do. They only watch their team. And then they'll be like, oh, who's this player? They go on YouTube. So highlights. Yeah, everything gonna look good. Niggas highlights. Highlights, the high part of their career. The best part.
Yeah. $98-91. 4 minutes 50 left. 4 minutes 50 seconds left. And it's just crazy because, like you're saying, like it's 4 minutes left. The closing lineup for the Lakers literally has Timmy.
What a fucking pass.
Braun bricked that bitch.
You know, their offense is elite. Don't get me wrong. I don't think anybody can stop their offense. It's just it sucks that their offense is two guys. Like that's a lot to ask. And yeah, you're gonna win your random game on a Thursday night. You may even win a back-to-back in February. But when April come and you got to see the Timberwolves 7 times, good luck.
Yeah, that shit not working. Ants shutting that shit down.
And that's why I say I know you don't feel that way about the Rockets, but at least they gonna get 2 stops in a row.
Oh, they fighting?
Close game.
What happened?
Zubac been extra aggressive on this game.
What Brook Lopez say? He said, "You know exactly what you're doing." What do you do? Can we get a replay of what happened?
I'm probably gonna see it because my shit delayed. Let me see.
Damn. Was it double foul?
So it
Vanderbilt
like,
had his arm locked, but then Zubac
yeah. When he jumped up and he came down, they locked each other's arms.
Isn't that something they've been cracking down on the last couple of years? Like that's now a foul where when people lock niggas' elbows because you can hurt them. Because someone got hurt like that. I think it was a Love dislocated his shoulder.
Yeah. He walked off the court. He was like, yeah.
And they ever since they always try to make that a rule for real.
That shit gonna be on Jared Vanderbilt, bro, because he does that. He's done that before. He did that against us before.
Okay, now they got Rui and Hayes back on the floor with Smart, Dockage, and Braun.
Yeah, I mean he hooked the hell out of Zubac.
The rotations was pretty good right there.
They was, but 22 had his eyes down because Zubac was wide open and paint on the roll. He could have just thrown that bitch up.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get an NBA pod going, but you gotta make an outline because if you just let us talk, I won't shut up. How many games we into the season? Like 42 games? Yeah, bro. I was
planning to have our first only NBA pod next week since it's gonna be a break from football for the Super Bowl. So we can definitely get some lined up.
I got too much to talk about, bro. It's been so much going on. You have to do something like pardon the interruption or something like. Damn, I'm supposed to be studying chemistry tonight. I'm gonna still do it though.
Study the chemistry of the Lakers, bro. Why it's not working?
Yeah, that shit broke, bro. It's over. Like, I mean, look, if Austin Reeves come back and he dead ass average like 25 points a game, I will literally. I don't know what I'll do. I have to do something. Like I have to. I'm gonna give him his props. I don't know. I just don't see it though. It just don't make sense to me. And even if you do average 25, they just gonna give up 25 more points because he's on the floor. I don't know why they don't run this lineup more that they got. Or at least on my screen, it was Jackson Hayes, Luka, LeBron, Rui, and probably Marcus Smart. Because that's the lineup I like. It gives you 3 defensive pieces, kind of a half-wit in LeBron because he play when he want to play. And Luka can play defense. He just doesn't want to. He's not a bad defensive player. Even on the perimeter, like he puts his hands up, he moves his feet when he wants to. And that's the problem.
Well, I didn't even realize OU women's what do they be calling her, Chris?
Aaliyah, the city of Norman chopping.
They whooped South Carolina
Why
ass
she
the
do that stupid
overtime.
shit, bro? Nobody know where OU is at, bro. They just know it's in Oklahoma. The city of Norman. And I think she stuttered too. She's like the city of Norman. Yeah, that shit was awkward. What she finished with? You know,
Let's see.
I gotta get into the women's ball, man.
I really ain't been tuned in. I haven't done that, and I haven't tuned into 3-on-3 women's league.
Oh, Unrivaled.
Shit, we not getting no WNBA this year. They not finna.
Yeah, because they keep extending that stuff. They not
that shit not happening this year because they season short already as is. They're not having the season this
year. Yeah, I mean they gotta. I guess they only got like a few months to really figure it out.
She had 26 on 9 of 19 shooting, 5 for 10 from 3, 4 rebounds, 8 assists.
It's very Trae Young-esque. It's very Trae Young-esque.
City of Norman, all right.
City of Norman. Yeah, I don't even know who good in women's basketball. Like obviously UConn, Vanderbilt. What's that girl name at Vanderbilt? She cold as hell.
Oh, Blake, something Blake's because they're highlights.
Yeah, Victoria Blake's or something.
Yeah.
I hope that's her name and not somebody else's name.
Yeah, they 20-0.
Yeah, she different, bro.
One of 2 remaining undefeated teams in Division I basketball.
LSU still good. Floss still doing her thing.
Shit, they put both the ass on A&M tonight.
UT there. I feel like I'm missing a school on the East Coast.
You talk UConn?
Is South Carolina still good?
Yeah, they good. Shit, they're number 2 in the country with 1 loss.
Okay, shit, there you go. That's how you know I've been out of the loop with women's basketball, bro. I'm about to get back in it though, because March finna show up. So I guess February I'll make an effort.
God damn, Marcus Smart just got up for that rebound.
And then men's basketball, Cam, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but Caleb Williams and UNC, they didn't dropped a couple stinkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that about?
Yeah, they just not good. I mean, they not really good.
They didn't drop in rank 2.
Duke not really. We're not making it far in the tournament.
Duke?
Yeah. The guard plays.
We talking about men's or women's?
Men's.
Oh, for real?
That guard play is just
not good.
Not gonna cut it. Now Boozer nice. Boozer cold. His brother not so much.
Oh, is BYU still good? But I feel like they schedule kind of cake though. I feel like every time I see them on TV, they didn't play nobody.
Well, now it's gonna be
conference play.
Yeah, it's Kansas play BYU next Friday, I think. Okay. So Peterson versus
Darren Peterson.
We'll see if he played 30 minutes that night. Hey, who knows?
They said he is like that.
No bias. No bias.
Yeah, he is.
I've watched Kansas basketball for as long as I can remember. He's the best player we've ever had.
They say he
probably goes 1.
If he don't go number 1,
probably because who gonna go 2? AJ, I guess.
Yeah, people are saying DeBonson deserves to go, but I'm like, whatever GM does not pick Darren Pearson first will regret that. They won't have a job in another 3 years.
They say he moved different, bro.
He's the first person I've ever seen in college basketball. Watch him. He's the first college player I've ever seen that gets actual NBA buckets on the college court. Like the bump fade, put like shot SGA shit, bump fade, push off, fade away. He's doing that shit in college, and it's smooth as hell.
Because Cam, how I feel about college players taking certain type of shots. Like the way Bryce is explaining it is more so like it's not like I'm better than everybody shot. It's like I'm on the court by myself. Because I think there's a difference. Like, how I brought up like Ace Bailey, I brought it up last year. Like he was shooting shots because he was probably better than everybody, like talent. But it sounds like Darren Peterson is just.
But it's not like Ace Bailey would do that, but he was also like inefficient. And it'd be
exactly, and that's my point. That's my point.
NBA player trying to be in a college system.
That's my point. Yo.
Darren Peterson efficient. It don't.
There-
It's like he don't see nobody. Like he just
He's the best player.
Rise and just cash.
He's the best player in college basketball already.
When he's not on the court, the offense look as bad as the Lakers defense. How you be talking? That's how bad our offense look when he's not on the court, and that's why I'd be like, damn, what is this cramping issue that he has? Can we just get the? Because if he's on the court, he the type of player that can go on like a mellow freshman year tournament run, go lead a team to championship.
So why don't he be playing?
Good. He has. They say it's cramps. I don't know what the fuck it is, but he has some cramping issue where he has to get pulled out the game, and then they were worried about it early on, so he was sitting. Now he's on minutes restriction. Then he's not on. I don't know.
I thought he was about to. I thought he was
about to sit out the rest of the year.
Yeah, I thought
he's that good. Like
I thought he was about to pull like a Was it
somebody
Kyrie?
just did that?
Well,
Kyrie got hurt for real.
But Kyrie somebody did it to where it's like
it was somebody they literally sat out the whole year.
Yeah, it was somebody. I forgot who it was though.
I don't know, but I've never seen a college like even. I'm trying to think of what could even come close. Like Jimmer Fredette back then was getting buckets, but like it just didn't look as smooth the way he was just jacking shots up. But he was good. Obviously, he was getting buckets. I've watched multiple times here. The game will start. You look up at the box score. Darren Peterson has like 12 points in 5 minutes of college basketball. That doesn't happen like that. Because college basketball, run the play, take the shot clock all the way down. If you get an offer, pull it back out, run another play, run these sets. Like, no, he just get buckets.
Yeah, he's the best player in college basketball. The second best player in college basketball, I promise the guy, is Kingston Flemings. That nigga gonna be he's a starter right now. He's an NBA starter right now. He's an NBA point guard starter right now. And the crazy thing about it, he's the type of kid he'll probably stay another year. Yeah. Which is crazy because his stock is
who would. I know it's a lottery, but like, who would have the number one pick possibly right now? So I'm just trying to think because it's gonna obviously be like roster makeup too. But like how they say, sometimes you just got to take the best player available. But like if it's a team that has, not even saying they have their point guard, but a point guard they think they can build with. Like if Darren Peterson went to New Orleans next year with Jeremiah Fears and Derek Queen, they gonna be cold. Like that's the bucket getter they need because they actually don't have that right now. They don't have a guy that could just go get a bucket. No matter if they had that, he fixes a lot of their problems.
Yeah.
Trying to think who else really.
Wait, what was the question?
They wouldn't be able to. I was saying who had the like who's gonna have one of the top picks in the NBA next year? Because I was saying I know it's like what the team needs like position wise, but also sometimes like they say you just draft best player available.
Shit,
I was
if
just
the
saying
Wizards get number one, they need to grab that motherfucker.
Well, him, but I was saying if the Pelicans were to get him, if you put him on the team with Jeremiah Fears and Derek Queen, they're good. The Pelicans are actually going to be good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would want that for his career, just to give it New Orleans. But they would be cold.
Huh?
Pacers gonna have one of those top picks too.
I didn't even think of if they.
Oh my god, him and Tyrese.
Oh my.
So, but do they complement each other? Like, I don't want to get. I don't want to get. Look. I just don't want to mistake the idea of, he's good. They're gonna be good together. Like, Darren sounds pretty ball dominant. That's all I'm saying.
He's actually not, and he's
actually.
Not,
I never watched him play, so
he's a pretty good defender too. Like
No, he's not pretty good. He's one of the best defenders.
Yeah.
Bro, he's all like, bro. He's
you know it's real because Cam is blazing him, and he's on Kansas.
Yes, he's Kobe, but more efficient.
Yeah.
He's Kobe, but efficient. That's.
I would pull up some highlights right now, but it would just get the
can't be Kobe.
I swear, bro.
Kobe buddy fishing already exists.
I'm not saying he's SGA,
Okay.
but he's SGA-esque with some of the shots.
And that's my point. That's what I'm saying. Kobe buddy fishing already exists, so he can be SGA.
Well,
that's okay. That's okay to say. And given the time, if he gets a ring by his 7th year, then we could say he's Kobe buddy fishing.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's got.
And also 4 30-point seasons back to back.
Potential
back-to-back MVP, almost unanimous. Probably.
Did Rui just wave off Braun for a wide open 3? Is Harden hurt? I seen him get. Oh no, he's back up. Okay, but no. What was I finna say? He don't have like his handle. I wouldn't say isn't as tight as SGA's, but he's got a pretty solid handle.
Damn.
But like his just one-on-one moves and just even when you send the double this way.
Oh, I thought this was my cup, bro. I thought this was my cup.
I'm fucking dead. I'm gonna have to get a fake Lombardi trophy. I don't even know where I can get that, but that's what I need now.
This man has the final.
I'm dead.
It's not the finals MVP. That's the what's called.
This Larry O'Brien.
Okay. I'm dead.
Every motherfucking busting. I ain't gonna lie though. What comes off? How much that cost you?
You said what?
How much that cost you?
I'm not gonna say it on live. I'm gonna say it on live, bro.
Can I join the party, bro?
Yeah, actually you can, but only one time. Only one time.
Right,
you cannot join the party. You cannot join it 2 more times.
He's about to start getting. He's about to bring on
one time, bro. You're not allowed to do it more than once.
Or what about just twice, bro?
No.
Twice?
Well, actually, that's okay because I'm gonna have 2 too, but that's it. You can't do the third one.
This one I have the case tape because one of the little jewels came off, so I'm not gonna take this one out. You know what I'm saying?
Cam, this could have been you.
I want one.
Stop turning the ball over.
I'm gonna go get a pennant.
Thanks, Josh Allen.
Yeah, man. But damn, y'all hear that?
Oh, that's Lakers ball.
You hear that? Yeah, that shit.
I already know.
Heavy.
No, Chris, he went to SGA house and grabbed that. That's the real thing, right there.
That was not me, bro. That was not me. House.
They do. So they run the same play. They run the same play until you stop it.
You want the Lakers?
Yeah.
This is what they fucking do. This is what JJ do. Look, right. This is what JJ do every time they get the ball. Every time they get the ball, they run the same. And they talked about this on the podcast. It's called like Bulls or.
Oh, there we go. Oh, y'all gotta get that.
Board.
They run the same play. I'm telling you, JJ is to blame.
Brian, chill.
No, that's the exhaustion, like Chris was saying. Like he doing so much and then to not get that crucial tip, nobody get the deflection, then a foul on top of that. Like, come on, babe. Help me out, please. I'm 41.
They fired Darvin Ham to hire JJ?
Yep.
Oh, that's a flop.
It was.
Damn, we got 19 rebounds.
Zubac knew?
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
and one.
This is the Clippers team that started the year with boo-boo in between their cheeks.
Not facts.
The Denver Nuggets without Jokic is killing this Clippers team.
Bron gonna make this free throw. Okay, he made it. Down 3. Come on. Another stop. Minute 20 left.
Luka game winner?
That's too easy, dog. Oh my god, that's piss poor defense.
That's way too easy.
And it was Luka Garden. And then Marcus looking at him like, what the fuck is you doing? Oh, I thought Braun was finna pull that. I was finna say, you crazy. He
wants to.
He do. Good pass, though. Rui, you gotta make that shit. You sorry. That is one person I would.
No, don't do that.
Trade him, bro.
He gets the most hate. I feel like he's the most consistent.
Yeah, I don't get why he gets so much hate.
I'm not hating on him.
I'm saying he's great, but
I'm just saying he's the one talented player you could get some quality pieces back for.
I don't think he worth that many pieces, bro. Which is why I think he's a coupon player. Like you could save a lot of money with Rui. He ain't too good. He ain't horrible.
That's literally a 6-point swing right there because he missed the 3 and then they just came
the
down.
He the type of player. The game should not be in his hands though. That is.
You
know what I'm saying. So you can't really blame him for that.
You can't give up a corner 3.
But then it's stuff like that with him missing that 3 where I'm like, when Darvin Ham got let go, what they was talking about? Yeah, we be in late game situations and we just don't really know what we're doing. Like we're just out there. Oh, wow. That looks very familiar. And it's like that every single game with them. But this coach LeBron hire, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. They gonna be quiet. It's the Lakers at the end of the day.
I did not miss Van Gundy on the mic. I'm glad he's coaching. I cannot stand that shit, bro.
Shit, Doris Burke did the commentary for the Thunder game yesterday. That shit.
What are you chopping it up with D-Wade? Man, get your ass on the
ground. Like what the fuck?
Wait, what?
He chopping it up. D-Wade, he was just chopping it up with D-Wade because D-Wade broadcasted.
And this is like, bro, see. Anyway, what about Wemby though?
But that shit is just fucking hilarious. D-Wade been retired for how many years now? Like 3 or 4?
Shit. I mean,
this man Braun still in the league. D-Wade got a whole broadcasting career now.
So, Bryce, you asked yesterday or earlier today why D-Fox not a part of the offense as much. Today, he had 31, 5, and 5 on 10 for 13 shooting. 6 threes.
He couldn't have done that when I bet him over 16.5 points.
Sorry about that. Keldon Johnson had 21. I do not understand him having – he's not good to me. Let's see. Utah lost, but Ace Bailey had 25.
How much Keontae George have?
He had 23 on 7 for 15. He 4 for 5 from the 3-point line, though. They definitely missing Lauri Markkanen for sure.
Yeah.
How you feel about Concanapple, Chris?
I mean, he's good. He's efficient.
He just wasted away though in Charlotte.
Huh?
He's just gonna waste away in Charlotte.
You think so?
There's just not a serious organization.
I'm not gonna lie. I think because it kind of passed over when it happened. I do think LaMelo wants out of Charlotte, but I think once he leaves and Brandon Miller takes over, they gonna be because they still gonna get some high draft picks for the next couple years. Yeah. But I think, man, I don't know. I like Con. I think it's crazy how Con gets to the bucket though. Like he's not fast, bro, but he at the rim.
A lot of people ain't see that.
At Duke.
Oh, yeah. Vandy. Oh, wow. Good steal. Look at
that.
Why did he not? Why did
he took that? Luka.
This is the way y'all acting is how I watch every Lakers game. I swear, people probably think I hate the Lakers on my little page. I don't hate the Lakers, bro. I hate Luka fans. There's a difference.
Why would he pass up on that, dog?
That's so dumb.
I can't imagine being a real Laker fan, bro. It's so irritating watching them because it's like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
That's so fucking stupid, bro.
Oh, you gotta pull that.
He's wide open.
I wonder if he felt Harden coming.
Man, he knew wasn't nobody behind his ass. Yeah. Well, that's ball game, y'all. Gonna wrap this shit up. Clippers win. Chris was right.
But it's not even. Don't even think about them losing. You just watched how they lose.
No.
And that was the difference.
Some horrible basketball indeed.
It's okay to lose a game,
but you know what? When push come to shove, the Rockets will find a way to be more horrible. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all listening. If y'all listen all the way through Conference Championship weekend, Cam got the Rams. Me and Chris got the Seahawks. Me and Cam, I think, giving Broncos a chance. Chris, you said Patriots, I think.
Yeah.
Patriots. So me and Cam rolling with Broncos +5. Take it to the bank, man. Favorite Kids from the Neighborhood sign off with a long ass episode. See y'all next week. Appreciate y'all if y'all tuned in. Peace. I need it.